it's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another edition of the Pezzadox show. I'm your host, I'm Kyle Perry, and joining me today after our, is it called a sabbatical when we have time off? Would you call it that?
Yeah, just like a little break.
Yeah. My right-hand man, the main man, the producer of the show.
You all right?
William George. You haven't got your Instagram to pull up, have you, or anything?
I do actually.
I knew you would. I knew you'd have your own
I've put
tags.
yours up. Yours is at I am Kyle
That's it.
Perry. And then obviously me at Will George M8. Again, doing it all.
Yeah, man with a plan.
Yeah.
How you been anyway?
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Been a bit of a hiatus.
That's it.
For us.
Hiatus. That's the word I was looking for. I mean, it's been a wild month, mate. I've been partying in Ibiza with the final boss.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
What a ridiculous situation that is.
Yeah.
Have you seen the memes and everything? You can't miss them, can you?
Yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they? They're all over.
Yeah.
There's loads of
What's
stuff.
your thoughts on it? Like, because like, you know, the hot tour girl, and then obviously
Yeah.
this chap, unbeknownst to him, he's having a decent night out. Looks like he enjoys a party. Someone's filming him because, how do we say, he looks interesting? Is that how you'd put it?
Yeah. I guess he's a funny looking guy.
Interesting
Not in
looking
a
chap.
nasty way, but
Yeah.
you know, he's got the bow lead, got the sunglasses.
Piques everyone's interest.
He's got tattoos. He looks pretty built. Do you know what I mean? He ain't scrawny or anything. He's built guy. But yeah, I mean, he's just having a good time, isn't he? I reckon it seems to me initially it's probably done to make fun of him because that's what people are like, and he's turned it into a gold mine for him.
People are fancy dressing up as him.
Halloween, he's going to be the number one.
No way.
You've heard it here first. He'll be the number one Halloween.
Oh, it's going to be number
character. Number 2, Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue for Halloween.
Yeah, someone will do it, won't they?
Yeah,
someone will do.
We'll get on to her as well in a little bit.
Well, she's met with him.
I saw that.
So
she flew out there, didn't she?
Yeah.
And he looked like the most awkward meat.
Yeah, I think
ever. I'm sure we'll pull it up on the screen after, but
yeah, I think she did say it was the shortest video she's ever done.
All right, okay.
Whether that's true or not, I ain't got all the details. That's me.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah.
With his ring and his glasses and his gold chain. I saw he was backstage at Creamfields.
I saw that as well.
And he walked past Phil Foden, and Phil Foden was just casually chilling.
I mean, I would though.
Yeah.
So
do you wish you was the final boss?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah?
I don't.
No.
Nah. It's not. It isn't for me. I mean, he's done good. I mean, I say he's done good. What's he done? He just
right place, right time. But that's the world we live in at the minute.
Yeah, he ain't really done anything. But that ain't like a bad thing.
What do I love saying? He's being his authentic self.
Yeah, he's just having a good time, isn't he? That's all you can do. I think he's living his life.
Living his best
Something's
life.
happened and he's, took the bull by the horns and he's rolling with it. Do you know what I mean?
He's got a Boohoo deal.
Yeah,
a big Final Boss t-shirt.
It's crazy, but it's all happened quick for him as well. So
on his Instagram, he's been in the studio as well, recording music. So I think he's going to the closing party of Ibiza. God knows what's next to him, mate.
Next year he'll be out there again. This will be him now. He's probably for the next couple of years at least. He can, live off of that little bit of fame. It's just like a little meme, innit? I mean, it used to happen all the time for us.
Same as Hot Tour Girl, though. It's the right place, right time, wasn't it? It wasn't her platform which posted it, but it's like that one viral moment, Logan Paul, WWE reference. But you find that one viral moment, it takes off and it changes people's lives now. That's the world we're living in. I watch these TikTok live videos and people are making a full-time living, more than people doing a 9-5 in an office, just by streaming on TikTok for an hour and a half. What kind of world we live in? Yeah. I think this is the good part of society. This is like,
I don't know. It's a double-edged sword.
Go on, I know you'll have opinion.
Who's, if everybody wants to be a streamer now, and I think being a streamer is a bit more realistic than when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be a footballer.
Yeah.
Or me, I wanted to be a pro wrestler. Yeah, that's all good.
I wanted to be a fire engine when I was a kid.
But yeah, Good.
And these days, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah, you probably could be. If anyone says you're not a fire engine, we'll just
People call me stupid as a kid, but now call me stupid.
Yeah, we'll get them blocked or whatever it is. whatever you do.
Arrested.
Yeah, all of it.
For hate crimes.
But what was I saying? Yeah, like being a streamer, anyone can do it. We're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Anyone
But can they?
do it.
Can anyone do it though? I don't think they can. I think you need to have a certain mindset to be wired up a certain way.
I don't know, because all you need is a camera, internet access.
Sounds simple, doesn't it? But if it was that simple, everybody will be doing it.
I feel like everybody is doing it.
I think they
there's a
should.
lot out there.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, not everybody's making money at it, but it's the most realistic way you could do it. It's the most realistic out there job. Do you know what I mean?
Streaming as in IRLs in real life or
anything,
gaming, anything.
This what we're doing.
TikTok
TikToks,
Shop,
just
Instagram
making
Live.
those AI videos where they're talking about people they've met and stuff like, and there's just a video game in the background. It's easy, like especially with AI, everything's automated now. Like a lot of them stories probably ain't real. The voiceovers are all AI. None of it's a physical.
I touched on it before, didn't I? Them Bigfoot videos.
Yeah, you've mentioned it. Yeah, to Johnny Cole.
Yeah, bit inappropriate, but yeah, Bigfoot and Downey. But it's just so so ridiculous. You know, they're doing Squid Games or
yeah, everything.
They're at the protests now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's an interesting one we'll cover as well. But I think, like, I'll just see it as natural progression. So, say, for instance, Speed, like, it's essentially the Truman Show. It's essentially Big Brother. You're watching somebody stream the life, and he does, with Kai Cenat, 12-hour gaming stints. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I've done it myself. I watched him when they're trying to complete, what game was it, where they're trying to climb the tower?
I know the game. I don't know what it's called, but I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're on about.
And they couldn't do it. They just kept dying. So then they said they was going to stream until they did it. So they'd go to bed and then the camera would film them in bed. You can only do 12 hours. So they did 12 hours, call that part one, do another 12 hours, part two, until they did it. And they had like 8 parts. Just literally streaming the life.
Yeah, and getting paid well for it. But again, it's like, anyone could have done it.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones who did do it, and they're the ones who are prospering from it, but anyone could have done it. Do you know what I mean? Or no?
No, I do know what you mean, but I just find it really interesting in society as well. Like, you can film anyone now, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people are confused and stuff. So now I hardly watch normal TV. I pay my TV license, like you have to and stuff.
Yeah.
But what is there to watch on TV? You know, the news are kind of like pushing their agenda and narrative to you. It's very one-sided. And I think since after COVID, you can kind of see what's real and what's not. And everyone's exhausted with it. So what I like watching is like these YouTubers, Billy Moore, Charlie Veach, and then the Auditors. And like these Auditors kind of jumped on it early where they was flying the drones over places of work. And like everyone was confused as to what you could and couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, obviously in the place of work, you're going to be combative. Who's flying this drone in my workplace? And then they think they have rights and they think... But I suppose, like, the bigger picture is it's... The way the law's set up is so that they can record us as well, CCTV in streets, on the police chests. So we can fly drones. But I think they've progressed now to filming in town centres and stuff as well.
Yeah, I think with that stuff, a lot of it was probably rage baity is the word I use. So they'd fly a drone somewhere, and just because you're allowed to do something doesn't mean it's the thing you should be doing. So if they're flying a drone right next to a prison and they're legally allowed, doesn't mean you should do it. I mean, 200 years ago, you were legally allowed to have a slave in your house working for you. Doesn't mean it was the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the thing with the law. It changes all the time, and that it's just going out, annoying people, getting some clicks for it. Fair enough. It's just what them doing. Do you know what I mean? More power to them. Do what you want. I like watching it, to be honest, so keep doing it. Don't stop doing it.
Do you read the comments, though?
Yeah, and it's
so it irritates me. The Auditors irritate me, but there's definitely been a swing in, like, consciousness and a collective thought that... Actually, they're doing something right because...
I think sometimes you watch it and you go, I hope this guy gets punched.
Yeah.
You're hoping the
Well,
person
they
who's
do
doing
get
it-
chased and they do get hit.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, that's assault, and it's like, yeah,
But it is.
and yeah, it is, and
Yeah.
they're probably legally in the right, but morally, are they in the right?
You're correct. Yeah, they antagonise and
So
bait.
there you go. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's
But
one
I
of them.
think the deeper picture is like free speech, like that.
We don't have free speech in this country. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks we do, but we don't. America is the only one that does. I'm pretty sure you can get arrested for what you say right now.
I know. Yeah. So I
we
will
don't have
say
free
this: like,
speech.
we are. I don't want to call us journalists, civilian journalists. But again, we've got to be careful of what we say and what we don't say, because I just saw literally before we jump in on this that there's an elite police squad now who are being paid to trawl through social media to look for hate crimes against. I don't want to use the term agenda. I'm just trying to do the layman's terms of what I'm reading here. But I mean, wow. Like, people are being kicked out of prison to put people in there who are tweeting.
Yeah.
What kind of world are we living in where you can get arrested now and sent down for a tweet?
Yeah, I know. It's in my opinion ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I was saying my football career, I was called a fat bastard and sang that at me for 10 years by 10,000 people. Like, are we now at a time where them 10,000 people can, is that hate speech? I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Is that against the agenda? I don't agree with you. Do you know what I mean?
Anyone can be offended as well, can't they? So that's the thing as well. It's if it offends someone, you shouldn't do it. But again, it's like I don't think you should be arrested for hurting someone's feelings. It's like I think you should be able to say what you want. That means anyone can. So I can say what I want, and people might not like what I say, but you can say what you want, and I might not like it. That's kind of the balance. That's the trade off. Do you know what I mean?
But it's like what's grounded in reality and what's objective reality. Because you say up is down, I'm trying to be politically correct here. Because you say black is white, I have to believe that because your opinion is. Now, actually, I don't want to be labelled as this. I want to be a fire engine. I have to say, okay, he goes, ee-oh, and he's a fire engine.
I think you don't have to agree, but you can't say that you don't. You can't challenge me on it. So if I said, my hair's blue, and you say, no, it's not, it's brown, you can't say that.
Or tint of grey.
But yeah, it is, yeah. I had a stressful childhood and that. But yeah.
You don't want to get into that, do you?
Nah, we'll leave
It's
it.
not the place.
Nah. But yeah, you keep throwing me off with these sides.
Sorry,
side
mate.
digs. I'm there doing this. I've got this box in my hand. I'm trying to do all this. I forgot what we was on.
So I will say this. Usually Will's sitting in the corner producing as we got guests on the show. And as the channel grows, there's like this demand for more just like general chat. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. I think we've had a bit of downtime. We've reassessed. We love the guests we're getting on. We've got loads more guests lined up. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to do it more often. But we're going to kind of do these like weekly, monthly reviews where we just shoot in the breeze of like what's in the media, what's happening at the minute. And kind of giving our layman terms, kind of like a normal bloke thoughts on the whole situation.
Yeah. I think that's probably a good way to put it. Just, an opinion. Just an opinion. Everyone else is putting their opinions out there. So, why shouldn't we? Everyone else is. If you don't want to listen to it, then there you go. Don't.
Each to their own.
If you do want to listen to it, and because you got to arrest someone, this is the place probably.
Yeah.
To find someone.
No, I agree. So I want to touch on the YouTubers who walk around the city centres, as I say. Charlie Veach, Billy Moore. I've also got into Edge of the Matrix, which is an interesting one. DJ, I think it's DJ A Audit as well. There's loads of them now, and it's catching on. And for me, like originally, it was displaying how destroyed our city centres are: Manchester, Stoke, Birmingham, Wolverhampton, further up north. The amount of homeless people living in tents, the amount of shops boarded up. And I was like, does the government actually see what's happening to the city centres? And they're just destroyed. And then it's the amount of drugs being taken on the streets, the amount of crime going on. And now obviously with the rats in Birmingham, which we keep talking about, which blows my mind. But I think it's like, I think in 20 years from now, people looking back and what's going on with all these YouTube videos blows my mind. I think people are going to learn about it in schools. I honestly do. I honestly think it's like a moment in time which people are going to reflect on. But all this has changed over the last few months to the recent, what's the terminology, hotel situation.
Yeah. The immigrants in hotels. I think
So
is
we've
the
got
word.
illegal immigrants, we've got migrants, and we've got refugees.
So are they all illegal? Is the question. Because everyone's saying it, but how do we know? Do you know what I mean?
So yeah, I mean, this is it's layered, isn't it? So the lefties and the righties. The lefties call them refugees. You know, you can come over, you can get jobs, you can live here. Everyone was a refugee at some point, wasn't they? They all come from somewhere. Same in America, but illegal as in they're not registered. They're coming over without passports, and staking a claim of essentially taxpayers' money. We're paying for the hotels. We're paying to put them in there. So I get the upheaval. I get the unrest because my pockets are tighter than ever. And like I said, you walk around the city centres, people are struggling. Like you can't even survive anymore. You know, as soon as you get paid, everything's gone out. Energy prices, water prices. You're paying more for your council tax and you get less. My bin prices are going up. I put had a takeaway and put one of the bags in the blue bin, and they just didn't take the bin because there was a bag on top of it.
Yeah.
So now I've got to wait 2 weeks for them to take my blue bin. I can't fill it up now, so I'm going to have to do a tip run.
Well, you just have to put that at the bottom, and then they'll take it.
And then
it's
they'll
on the
take
top.
it, yeah.
Yeah. That's you just got to play the game.
But you know me, running from A to B.
Yeah, you're busy.
I got sidetracked,
guy.
yeah, but yeah. So now the filming and documenting, that's a fair word. Like we're documenting again. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just think it's very, very interesting moment in time where this is happening. There was a bloke the other week who's been arrested and he's being charged for stealing. I think he went and had a chicken soup in a hotel.
Yeah, I have heard about this.
Was it a Bovril or something?
Yeah.
So he's walked in, and again, you know the meme with the blokes with the two ladders? And if you're wearing a high vis and a ladder, you can get in anywhere.
Yeah.
He's kind of done that. So he's just casually walked in. Security's looking at him, but he's just looked like he's the part and meant to be there. And he's walking around the hotel. Now, something which I think's very good for this, I mean, I know it's painting a bad light, but you do see kids hanging off chairs, and it looks like an absolute chaos place. So you see loads of kids. Now, my initial thought process is when they're filming the people coming off the rubber dinghy rapids at the sea and stuff, they all look like young, soldier-like men. They all look like young, strapping blokes. And they put them on the bus. They give them a bag of cigarettes and a phone and stuff. So like, obviously there's this misconception. Now, that's interesting in one breath, isn't it? That the content which is being forced on me is that actually these aren't refugees. These aren't like young women and with their babies escaping like war-torn countries. These are like big physical men looking to benefit from the situation. But actually, the guy who's gone into the hotel, who's now has been probably prosecuted and arrested and made an example of, is actually showing me that there is kids in the hotel. That's really interesting. Look, there's not a documentary or a YouTube show from the government. Like I said when Michael was on here, I said if Boris just sat down on a step and said, "Look, guys," and addressed the nation. So I want, but they don't care. It feels like they honestly don't care.
So my question is, because he got arrested for stealing the soup, but if he pays tax and it was taxpayers' money that paid for the soup, that's his soup.
Yeah.
And also, someone might have just passed it over to him.
Yeah.
I
think they didn't. I think. Oh well, somebody was serving him. Yeah.
There you go then. So how is that stealing?
If he was giving it,
yeah.
Mistaken identity.
No, but then that's unfair, isn't it? To say, "Oh, sorry, this soup wasn't for you because you've from the UK."
Well, let's be honest. They're making an example of him, aren't they?
For what?
For walking in one of these hotels.
I don't see how that's.
So they're all fenced up, aren't they? Like you can't get in.
I ain't seen them.
Yeah.
I ain't been.
Oh man, I'm loving the content. I am. So you've got your lefties who the people who cheer and pledge to anything, and then you got your righties, the patriots, just your run of the mill people, and then you've got your media people filming there, and then you've got like just as many police as both sides, overly policed. So not just the hotel, we're paying for 100 police officers. Now there's been marches and protests where no police have been there, and they've been fine. Nothing's been fine, but nothing's been fine. Everything's been fine.
Yeah, it's just don't know. It's just a bit of a strange situation, isn't it? Like, why are they all in the hotels?
Well, I love
Steve
the
got
mechanics
jobs.
of it. I love the mechanics of it. Like, what's going on behind the scenes? Like, if you look at the Matrix, what's actually the narrative? Why? Like the battle, it obviously isn't between the Patriots. They're just making us. It's divide and conquer, isn't it? I think that's what they're doing. They're creating this narrative where they're making us. We're shouting at you, and they're shouting at us, whilst really they're taking from the back pocket. I keep on saying that. I very much feel like they're taking out my back pocket. So this this online safety act, I think it's kind of ties into it, doesn't it?
Yeah, again, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, we've been
Do it for your kids, yeah.
Yeah.
They need it for the kids' safety, and then they're changing rules and regulations in Parliament for this tweeting. It was the woman who was sent down to prison for 13 months.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. She's just come out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to meet Trump, isn't she?
Yeah, and again, it's like for a tweet, like, have they literally got nothing better to do?
Again,
Or not?
it's
I don't know.
Lucy Connolly. Yeah,
It's a bit annoying because I was obviously involved in a car accident. Couldn't find him. Can't find him anywhere. They gave him the license
Yeah.
plate. Don't know where he's gone. But this person who's tweeted, oh yeah, we got their address, and go and arrest them. Do you know what I mean? Just
She took the tweet down as well.
yeah, 2 hours, weren't it? I think it was
2.5
for 2
hours,
or
something, yeah. So limited people seeing it, but obviously people screenshot it and shared it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I'm sure they've been reprimanded as well for spreading hate or whatever they've called it. But she said it was terrible for her in there, like 13 months. So she was. They put her in custody, and they led her to believe that she wouldn't get out unless she pleaded guilty, which she did. And then they made an example of her. So one guy didn't plead guilty; he's pleaded innocence. He got away with it.
Yeah.
But they told her they wasn't going to let her go. And obviously she's got a family. She wants to get home. Again, it was a motive as well. So she was being reactive to what she saw happen in Southport. Again, the misinformation where a certain narrative was being protected. Call him a Welsh choir boy and then release a picture where he looks like a sweet, innocent little boy. Come on.
Yeah, I just think it's just disappointing in the government. It's like I say, have they literally got 13 months for a tweet?
But
People who
what's
do
the
assault-
purpose?
People do assault and they get nothing. Again, I've been assaulted in the past, and
Yeah, me too.
It was a suspended sentence, is what they got given, and it's like, well, that's someone who's dangerous in the society. Someone saying something online. It's on. If you don't like it, get off online. Get off. Log out. Go do something else. But again, you don't want to say too much. You might get arrested. I just heard a bang out there. It's probably them.
Coming,
yeah,
I mean,
coming for
it can
us.
happen. They're knocking people's doors down and that.
Yeah.
But all we're doing is discussing it from both sides again, giving our opinions, literally narrating on what's happening. That's all we're doing.
I just wonder though, because who is out there going, "Yep, this is good." Someone's getting something for it.
There's an agenda.
Because there's no way they'll go, "Yeah, this is brilliant. This is," because the amount of stuff that they say. Well, weren't there? There was someone from London who said something about beheading someone or behead the politicians or something.
He was a politician.
Yeah, and he never got nothing.
No,
he's fine. He's been untouched.
he said cut their heads off.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And but
What
for
a
him to say it,
statement.
he can say that and it's
Yeah.
fine. But someone else says, "I love bacon" in quote marks. That's not me saying that. I'm a vegetarian, so you can't arrest me. Don't arrest me for it.
I'm going to clip that, mate.
Yeah. So that's a quote. I'm a vegetarian. I do not like bacon.
I like bacon.
You're done. You're done for. But someone got arrested for that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so someone gets arrested for that, but someone who's saying, "Oh, beheading," doesn't. Well, hey,
The
how's
copper
that
said,
make
"Oh, you
sense?
called us wankers as well," but
Yeah, they probably were.
oh, it's mind blowing stuff, isn't it?
it just doesn't make.
It's turned into
sense.
like a police state at the minute, but half the police officers look confused.
As well, though, I do feel sorry for them because I know people say like, oh, it's them against us. It's like they might just be in a job. I don't know. It's like, oh well, leave your job if that's your job. Leave it. And if you've got a mortgage, to
do you know what it
pay
is?
And a family to look after, you could just leave your job.
I totally agree. Yeah, I feel from, and a lot of them do good work.
Yeah.
But it's the rule writers. It's the people who write the rules. And same as the COVID situation. You know, if you're a gym and you're opening COVID, it's a £25,000 fine. If you're out in public and sitting on the bench, it's another legal law where you've got to pay a £2,000 fine.
Money, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fake laws, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you've got the law-abiding citizens, which I am. Don't think I've ever broke a law. Probably had a speeding ticket from one of them temporary speed vans where you end up doing 34 in a 30. I've got a few of them, and then you give them the fingers.
Fines.
Oh yeah, I collect parking fines at the gym down the road. What is it? You got to pay to park after 9 o'clock. Little tiny sign on the wall.
So I think it's between 9 and 5.
It's gone now, though. By the way, you know have you saw they've got a new car park?
Yeah, they've done all the car park
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So they've got the people to pay, took all the money and did the car park. If you go in there now, they're
Cheers.
like, I've paid for the car park at the gym. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because you had to put your code in, your reg. But yeah.
Birmingham tried to do me again the other week. I got a letter. So I paid the clear air zone on the app. And I got a letter saying, you haven't paid the clear air zone. You're being charged this. 2 weeks, you have to pay £100. If you pay now, we'll let you off. It's only £60. So I wrote back.
Pressures you, doesn't it?
It pressures you because people are just going to pay.
For the cheapest
I wrote
option.
back with a screenshot of my bank statement, with a screenshot of the app. I knew when I was doing it, I took pictures of the app because I've been in that situation 3 times. Sent it up, and they said, we'll let you off this time. But if you're caught again, it will be a charge. And I'm thinking, I didn't break the rules.
Yeah.
I paid for it and I'm still being punished. You can't win. And I think that's a clear indication of where we are as a society.
I think what's crazy is if you've got an electric car, you still have to pay that clean air zone.
Yeah.
How's that a thing?
Because they keep changing the rules. They keep pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, but if it's for clean air, an electric car doesn't produce anything for the air. So you're not breaking the clean air, am you?
No.
So it's not for clean air, it's just for some money.
Beaten into submission, that's what we're being. But on this topic, I want to touch on 2 other things. Patriotism, obviously football, big England fan and stuff. The England flags, Great Britain flags. What's your thoughts? Not in the current state it's being used, just what's your thoughts on it?
On what, the England flag?
Yeah.
It's all right, yeah. It's just a red cross, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it's like health in a video game. If you see a red cross, it's good. The Red Cross is a charity, I think, as well. I think they do some good work, helping the hungry and stuff.
So again, like separating yourself from the ongoing situation. I love driving down the road and seeing flags and people bipping horns. Reminds me of Ghostbusters 2, where they're in the Statue of Liberty and they're going to fight Vigo the Carpathian, the Destroyer, and they've got the music playing. Take Me Higher, is it? And everyone's chanting and singing, flying the American flags. Yeah. The Americans are more patriotic than anyone.
They're a true patriotic country.
And I love seeing that.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like, again, this is it? Who knows? But like everywhere, it's like, yeah, you're proud to come from wherever. But then if you say, oh, well, I'm proud to be English, which I am. Nah, that's racist. You're a racist then. Why? Just because I'm...
You're seen as a thug? Yeah?
Yeah. It's like...
What's this narrative?
All through history. I know, yeah. And it's like, Great Britain, the big empire, they went places, stole a lot of stuff. I think a lot of it's in that museum in London.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's... We kind of showed you some other stuff, though. It was a bit of a trade. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's interesting,
if we didn't invade those countries, they wouldn't have cars. They'd still be in tribes and stuff, I imagine. I don't know. I ain't got all the details. But do you know what I mean, though? Like, it's like, yeah, we took a couple of gems off you.
Yeah.
That's a bit of payment for, showing you fish and chips and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And we've shown you more of the world. Here's a boat. We came on a boat. You didn't have boats. We'll show you how to make them. Here's how to make fire. Here's how to do this. But they just forget that and say, oh, you've robbed us.
but it's different time. Roman Empire.
Yeah, again, yeah, it weren't me who was doing it.
Yeah, Vikings.
But I'll get the blame for it.
Yeah,
for some
it was the
reason.
way of the world. It was,
Yeah, I weren't even around though.
eye for an eye. Well, I don't think there was blaming you, mate.
No, I think they do because I think
you
people
feel
say,
like they think they're blaming.
Yeah, they do because they say, "Oh, yeah, the English, what are they like?" And
That's
it's
right.
like-
No, I
and it's
suppose
like,
you are right.
"Huh?
You know,
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I've literally never done anything to anybody that I know of.
why didn't we not celebrate St George's Day or anything? Do you know what I mean?
Who's that? Is he the one who killed the dragons?
Yeah,
Mm.
medieval knights. That's it's
dunno,
Game
though.
of Thrones stuff.
Yeah, but
It's
if you am killing dragons, I think he took the last one out as well. Extinct them. I don't
How to
think-
Train Your Dragons just at the cinema as well, isn't it? You've seen that the film
No.
version.
Just
with,
thinking though, if you knew someone had extinct an animal, would you celebrate him? If
we're
someone-
getting into this.
If someone killed the last dog,
Yeah.
you wouldn't go, "Oh, what a guy! He's the boy." You'd say, what's he playing at? The last
Yeah.
one. We should have kept it.
Yeah. Well, they say it's mythology, didn't they? So mainstream narrative and education says dragons didn't exist. They never did exist. So that blows my mind. I mean, I touched on it with Sasha, didn't I? The Bible refers to dragons many, many times, like physically. And it's literally on the Welsh flag. It's on flags. It's in every culture. It's in Chinese culture, Japanese culture. It's scribed on walls in caves from 10,000 years ago. But you ask modern society, no, dragons wasn't real.
Yeah, but I think we got them Komodo dragons in there.
Well, yeah, I had a
So
bearded
them-
dragon, didn't I?
yeah, there you go.
Wilson.
So some of them are around.
So they
still.
are real, but we're
Yeah.
talking about fire breathing winged demons.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there was no. I mean, if there's pictures of them, there's no cameras.
Nobody had a camera, yeah.
Yeah, do you
But
know
let
what
me
I
lead
mean?
into this, mate. If dinosaurs were real, why wasn't dragons real?
No. See, again, you've done this because
I know, don't I?
Dinosaurs.
I've
are
had
a
this
bit-
chat. Get this camera on me.
Go on.
I've had this chat with this guy previously. Listen to you hear this. Go on. Give
So,
yourself the camera. Give yourself the
Yeah.
camera.
Just me. All right. So, when you're digging up a dinosaur, you're always in the perfect position for it. They never look. There's never holes everywhere scattered. It's always, oh yeah, right there. Dig there. Oh yeah, there it is. Get some pictures. I'm gonna find some pictures.
I'll pull them up. After. I'll get them on.
I'll find some for you to pull up because it's crazy. And then they piece them all together and they say that's what that looked like. And
Yeah.
they add a bunch of skin and stuff. How do they know that? They're making it up.
It's amazing. They do it with a little toothbrush, don't they? They brush it and they brush it for hours and hours under a tent, and then they tip glue on it to firm it up, and then it's like they chisel it. It's
Yeah, but
like
how
the
do they know what order it goes in?
Well, they don't, do they? That's why they end up looking stupid.
And then, you watch Jurassic Park or whatever, and they're making these noises. How do they know that it's made that noise? If you found the bones, great, but it ain't got a voice box.
Yeah, so
how do you know?
Professor Malcolm did find the voice box of a velociraptor. So in Jurassic Park 3, he'd use it as a communication
Yeah,
mechanism.
but did he do it in real life, though? No one's found that.
Yeah.
So, again, it's just a load.
Well, the thing now is they say that he was like a big chicken, wasn't he? The T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
So,
well, again, it's like, how do they know?
Feathers. They say they found feathers. They found feathers on certain prehistoric fossils, and then it's like, oh, the one actually they didn't have lizard skin; they had feathers. A lot of them, big birds.
Nah. Again, they're massive. How are they that big?
So
Just don't make
oxygen was
sense.
more dense back in the day. There was more oxygen than carbon dioxide, which means there was more capacity.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
I'm not Professor Stephen Hawkins, by the way,
So,
so don't quote me
were
on that.
they muscular, yeah? Would you say?
Would I say with
Like-
dinosaurs
like,
muscular?
A Brachiosaurus, the one with the long neck.
Yeah.
Good muscles on his leg. Good muscles in his neck to hold that up all
Yeah.
day. Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you get muscle?
Well, I don't know.
Protein,
Have
yeah?
you saw some of them XL bullies? Some of them dogs are massive.
Yeah, but what do they eat?
If you look at the thighs and
What do
that,
they eat?
canned shit
Yeah, meat.
of chopped up
What does that
mucus.
dinosaur eat? Leaves.
Who says he eats leaves?
That's what the scientists are telling you.
Oh, the big lad.
Yeah.
The Bronco.
A leaf eater.
To be fair, you're right there. Like,
and he's
how
got
do they know?
massive muscles.
They've
Like,
probably got some research, but they can't look in his
how
stomach.
How can you have some research for what? Who's been back and looked?
Yeah.
No one. Don't know. Again, it's just I don't know.
You know, when it
Yeah.
comes down to, like, we are such a young species on this spinning rock, if it is spinning or you believe it's flat, whatever. Everyone's got an opinion
Yeah,
on something.
100%, yeah.
And I think we don't really now, do we? Unless we would create a time machine where people tell you time's not even real and go back in time and people tell you that you can't do that. We're not going to know. We're only on it for what? 80 years if you're lucky these days.
I hope not.
My lad wants me to be like a head in a jar, like Futurama.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting there.
I think it's already a thing as well. That's something else, I think.
Yeah.
I reckon simulation.
You reckon simulation
You're
theory?
just a head in a jar, bunch of wires in you. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Done. There you go. Because I mean, again, this is getting too deep. I don't.
No,
think it's
go
meant
for it,
to
mate.
get-
I love it. Now I
it ain't
love
meant
it.
to get this deep. It was meant to be talking about all the
No, go for it. I love it.
foreigners and that. But
Let's
like,
talk about heads in jars instead.
yeah, like a bunch of wires in you. But like, all right, so science says, and I'm a man of science. I'm into it. I like it. But it says you can't get something from nothing. Yeah, everyone's in agreement to that. Everyone in the room. Yeah, okay. So, how did the Big Bang start?
Yeah.
All right, something happened. All right, okay. So there was nothing, and then Big Bang. Something. All right, but how did you get something from nothing? Oh well, actually, I think they're saying now. Oh, there was a bit of nitrogen and stuff around actually before it. Okay, where'd that come from? Don't know. Oh, convenient.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, same with the dinosaurs. Oh, how convenient. We found it in this.
Well,
spot.
it's the observable universe, and they'll show you these graphics, and we'll pull it up, and it's completely ridiculous. And they'll say we understand there's a Big Bang because everything's expanding out from one point. And now, if you look at where it is now, and say in 2 years' time, but backdate, they look at it again, they can see everything's expanded. So if you do your mathematical equations and work it back, you can see that it comes back to a certain point. But that's only in the observable universe. So what's beyond that at the minute, interstellar space, they just say it's a void, it's blackness. So again, I love stuff like this. I love philosophical conversations. You know, are we inside a black hole? What's the other side of a black hole? They say it's the point of no return. You can't see the other side of it. Maybe this is the existence of a black hole. Maybe the Big Bang was things getting sucked into a black hole, and this is what it is.
Yeah.
Why we're here, that's ridiculous. That's another conversation.
I mean, I don't really think we're here for anything special, to be honest. I think people want to be, but I think we're just little nothing. Just nothing on a rock.
Yeah.
Basically, we come here, live your 80 years if you've got to, but if you can get out a bit sooner.
But
then
this
it's
is
all good.
no, I think it's fair comment, mate. I think everyone's entitled to the belief system. But I think if you can imagine it, it is possible. I think everything that you can think of is reality, is real, because you wouldn't be able to think it otherwise. You wouldn't have the power to grasp that level of thought. So if you say, oh, let's be stupid, are people flying? I'll probably think it is real. I'll probably think it can happen.
Yeah, I'm going on a plane in 4 weeks. I'll be
Yeah,
here.
but I probably think we can. You know, they say we only use a certain percent of the brain. Birds can fly. We can make planes fly in how many years? It's probably not that hard. We probably can.
No, you can.
Whether it's AI, genetically enhanced, bioengineered, whatever, it's probably going to be a thing.
No,
So
there's like jetpacks and that. We
I'm not
use
saying
our
you, I'm saying
brains.
us physically fly like Superman. I probably think it could be possible at some point in our evolution.
You wouldn't want it though, would you?
Oh, we was fish and we could breathe underwater. It's like, fuck off. I use a monkey. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're walking around with 5 fingers and you're arguing, standing outside hotels. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Everything's like a pinch me. No, you're lying.
Yeah, it is really, and it is like that's again why simulation theory I think stands out. 'Cause
I think
just
it's a good thing,
it's
mate.
just a load of nonsense in it, like saying you used to be a fish.
Yeah.
It's like who's thought that?
And they say there's no evidence.
Do you know what as well? When was that thought?
The fish,
Who
they tried
thought
to
that?
say, cutting us open, finding we had a coccyx, it was a tailbone. We had tails.
No, but when was it said that?
Oh,
in
God.
the 1800s and stuff.
100 years, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I wouldn't trust them. I don't think.
But saying that, mate, our whole scientific belief system is on Albert Einstein's theories, and he was a janitor working in a school, and now we're like, now this guy knew everything. And like I say, I love space. I remember when black holes was just in Star Trek, and it was just make believe. It was science fiction until Stephen Hawking was like, "Now there's something in this. I actually think there could be, because I believe there's black dots in space looking at."
Yeah, but how would they make that up and he knows that?
Exactly.
Do
But
you know what I mean? It's like that Simpsons predictions. Like,
yeah.
How would he? I don't know. It just seems too
But in
far-fetched.
Star Trek, they'd go Star Trek. You know, they'd have mobile phones. Do you remember when mobile phones was a stretch to the imagination?
No.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. You're a bit younger, aren't you?
Yeah, I've always
But
had
that
a
was
mobile
Alien.
phone.
A mobile phone was science fiction. A video call was
You
science
would have had
fiction.
mobile phones when you was a kid.
I think it come in when I was a teenager, about 13. Before me,
Oh.
there was them big American ones where you'd pull the aerial out.
Was you born in the 80s?
Yeah.
No way, that's mad.
Stranger Things, mate. I was on the BMX running from dinosaurs and demons and monsters.
That's crazy. The 80s.
One of the Goonie kids I was.
Yeah. Just think it's crazy that you was born in the 80s, like Michael Jackson at his peak, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dangerous to be a kid in the 80s. Michael Jackson at his peak.
With the BBC, yeah.
Yeah. Good old Jimmy.
Well, I'm sure I'll touch on it at some point, but I was very
That's
nearly.
what Jimmy said.
Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, you gotta. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But no, I was nearly signed by a manager who came out was a very, very dangerous, abusive man. So there'll be future episodes where we touch on that and we go into that. But this is those moments where I was a mama's boy. I didn't want to leave home. They wanted to put me in digs. That was called digs, where you go and live with somebody else. Turns out he was doing bad things to kids.
No, seems like it is a lot more common as well.
Seems
than
like
what
it's
you'd
always been common.
like it to be. And again, this all go back round to it. People are protesting about these immigrants in hotels because of that. What was that guy though? Probably English born.
Protecting our kids. I think that's what it is. Protecting future generations.
I know,
Protecting
but
their
what I'm
rights.
saying is they're going after all these people in hotels. That guy was an English person, I imagine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It ain't
Yeah.
just one group of people. Everyone's like it. That's why I hate everyone.
Say it how it is, mate.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
why. Do you know what I mean? Like there ain't one group of people who I hate. They're like
You can't trust anyone.
Majority of them, because like you say, yeah, the only way you can protect your kids is by not trusting anyone and just looking after them yourself.
But
It's
I think this is the point we're at in time now. This collective of patriotism and coming together.
I think the tribes was smaller back in the day.
This is it. The tribalism of it.
But when you was in a tribe back in the day, it was a small tribe. There'd be 20 of you, so you
Yeah.
could trust them. Now I've got to go out on that street. I've got to trust every person who I walk past. I don't know him, but I've got to trust that they ain't going to do anything to me. When I get in my car and drive, I've got to trust the drivers, and I do. And if you're my driver
it's
watching
right.
this, you're probably one of them, cutting me up, smashing into the back of me. And I've got to trust now that no one's going to do that again. Why would I when someone already has?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've got it. And whereas back in the day, though, when there was 30 of you all together, you'd say, well, I know Terry, he's all right. Give him, he'll look after the food, he won't eat it all. Whereas now, you go to the supermarket and then you're like, oh, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Because Terry, you can't trust him. He's
The
ethical.
toilet papers during
Stuff like
COVID.
that. Yeah. Instead of just going, come on, let's all stick together. Here's one.
Well, it's embarrassing,
here's
but
one.
I had to use baby wipes for a week because I couldn't get any toilet paper.
I mean, that's probably better though, I'd imagine.
Oh, it was
week of your
lovely.
life,
Yeah, I
Still
enjoyed-
using them or gone back to traditional?
I don't wipe anymore, mate. Can't afford it. Government's took all the money.
Yeah. Got to spend all the money on the motels, that's why.
But yeah, going back to the patriotism, mate. Like in next summer is the World Cup, and the flag's going to be everywhere. My face is going to be painted. Everyone's going to be singing.
I've got it on me.
Yeah, everyone's going to be singing. Watch it, mate. Don't show the camera that tattoo.
I thought about it earlier, you know.
Show the camera down the line.
I
That
thought
tattoo.
I'll get done probably one of the days and get called
For a hate crime.
yeah, far right activist.
Far right activist for having the
or
Union Jack
something.
on your
Yeah,
hand.
It's just something where it's like, you know, we won a couple of world wars, something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Again, I weren't involved. maybe I shouldn't be proud of it, but I'm proud of like my heritage in it. That's what I like. I like the Black Country. That's where I'm from. Proud of that. Yeah, they used to make chains and stuff, which isn't nice. But they made the Titanic anchor. Again, not that good. But they need it. But do you know what I mean? It's still good.
Industry, modern medicine, modern the Industrial Revolution, steel manufacturing. There's so much which just came out of Britain, the pride of Britain and stuff.
But we was it, innit? We was literally it for years and
Yeah.
years and years. Like until and even when you say, well, America's done well, that's us. We the ones who went over there. You know what I mean? They're all us.
Where was it where they was getting told off for wearing a poppy and stuff? Or the girl who went into school wearing a Union Jack
no
on
way.
Culture Day? Like, my mum used to love watching that, where all the soldiers would march once a year on telly, and you'd see all the old boys and the pride in the face and the families watching. And like over the years now, they get less and less, don't they? And it's just, it's heartbreaking to see what they've sacrificed and given for the country. And then it's just kind of, what's it worth now? And then that's why you think, why am I really doing anything?
Yeah.
If they're telling us to do it for your country, and really they're taking the country away from us, taking our identity away from us, taking our religions away from us. Scary times, any?
Yeah. Again, it's everyone's got to fit into a box, isn't they? Get in the box, carry on.
But the councils are they're now paying companies to take the flags down.
Yeah, they'll soon get rid of them.
Up and down the country.
Have you seen all the AI videos of like the bins getting painted and?
Well, I was going to say that in Birmingham, obviously with the councils not collecting the bins, people are saying, let's paint the bin bags and paint the bins, and they'll come and take the bins out.
Yeah. There's AI videos.
How classy is that?
Filling like someone will spray paint the St George's Cross, is it?
Yeah.
In a pothole, and then like literally as they're moving their hand away, like someone's there filling it in, like to cover up the flag and it's
Painting the roundabout. I think it looks good,
Again, and it's a bit of English. Do you know what I mean? It isn't. And again, it's not like only white people are English. No, there's loads of English people. If you want the culture and the heritage of us, just embrace it, and it's yours, man. It's
But
yours.
the
You ain't gotta
government,
be specific.
Yeah, but the government are trying to say it's used as a weapon to throw the government. Any Guy Fawkes, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
And how about that? Every year we celebrate bonfire by putting a fake person on top of a bonfire and burning it. This is Guy Fawkes, the bloke who tried to take down Parliament.
Yeah.
Let's put him on there and burn him, just so everybody remembers that if you try and take us down, we're going to burn you on a bonfire.
Yeah.
And
he seems like he was a bit ahead of his time, really. I wonder what he would be thinking right now if he was here.
It'd be Tommy Robinson, wouldn't he, now, these days?
You reckon?
Probably.
I mean, I think he left the country, didn't he? But he might be coming back.
He's back. He's back now because
then what happened to him?
Somebody jumped him, didn't they? And he's clocked him. He's hit someone, which is probably what I would do if somebody tried it on with me.
Yeah.
Especially with him, he's going to be looking over his shoulder now because everyone's had to get in.
He doesn't have security because he's a
good point.
Known figure now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if he's like, oh well, he's only a guy. Yeah, he is, but he's like a celebrity, and he
yeah.
Do you know what the problem might be? He's just saying his thing. He might not be getting money for it. It's like if this got a 10 billion hits and you become famous, you ain't no better off.
No, same.
So maybe you would be walking in Sainsbury's and someone would go for you and say, "Oh, you're the guy," and it's like, "Well, look, why ain't you got security? You can't afford it. I'm just living his life still."
No, he's just come out of prison.
Fully know. Yeah, he was locked up.
He was, but you know what he is? He's the example. If they take him down, whoever they are, he's the messiah of the new age right wingers. Now, I always felt like we used to be the left, and now it feels like we're the right, and the lefties are a bunch of who's the people who dress up as cats and kittens and big dogs.
It's like freaks and that, I think.
Well, you can't say that, but they've got a name. They dress up and they take on another identity, and that's a legal thing now. But people across the UK have put up an estimated 1 million English flags this week. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, whoever was selling them probably had a good week.
This is an interesting meme. This is still Britain, and then the next slide is you're under arrest for hate speech. Tough.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, yeah, it's just like you say, it's just the world we live in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gotta kind of accept it. It's a bit of a depressing show, this one, isn't it? Have you got any?
It's just
good-
an honest. Now I wanted to talk about
topics?
the little Scottish girl. Yeah, this is an interesting picture. I'll pull up. She's got her axe in one hand and a knife in the other hand, protecting her sister because they're being harassed.
Yeah, it's just sad, isn't it, though, that's how that's what it has to come to. That's the thing. It's just a sad world we live in. That's what a 12-year-old has to do to protect
Yeah.
family or whatever. Like, just ain't good, is he?
I don't agree with the knife thing. Obviously, that one's close to my heart as well. I've got family members who have been in awkward situations, been stabbed and stuff. It's not nice, especially on the streets of, the Black Country. I think if you've got a weapon, if you're walking around with a knife, you should straight away be chucked in a container, be locked away. But then, I don't know. Are we living in what's that film in America where the alarm goes off and they can do what they want?
Oh,
The
man.
Preach, the Prime, the Preed, the. Do you know what I'm on about?
I know exactly what you're on about.
They've made
and it's
4
bugging
films of
me.
it.
It's really annoying me.
It'll come back to me. But it's kind of borderline
The
that, isn't it?
Purge.
The Purge.
There we go.
You're allowed to purge. Well done. You have to read that one, aren't you?
I'm buzzing, I'm buzzing with that.
The Purge, it's borderline that, isn't it? So really, like in America, you say you've got the right to hold bare arms,
Mhm.
protect yourself. Like, I've lost friends, mate. I've lost friends who have been stabbed. So it's horrible.
But
Back in the day, I mean, sorry, mate, Tommy Robinson would say this as well. So he was a renowned football hooligan of the Luton firm. I watched a podcast the other day. He said you'd have a fisticuffs. You'd have all this pent up anger, and they'd just go and have a punch up in their tribe, which would be a football thing. It's the best
Yeah.
thing, modern tribe. You'd have a fisticuffs, and then you go to work, you go to the pub, you go back to your 9-5 job or whatever job you had. And then you've got that steam gone, and then there's just no way of steering her. Now there's like the way the country is and the government, people feel like they need to take knives out. People, you can take, that situation the other week where somebody just robbed somebody's e-scooter. You can just take stuff. The police do nothing.
Yeah.
Especially around here, people just take cars and you watch on Facebook, they say, no, police have done nothing. They give me a crime number.
Yeah.
Nothing's been done.
Asda, 200 quid's worth, otherwise they ain't bothered. But if it's more than 200 quid, yeah, we'll look into it. If it's less than 200 quid, don't even call us. How crazy is that?
Yeah, don't know what they're doing
take
anymore.
all your shopping and just leave.
But the police want to.
Why do people follow the rules, do you think? Because everyone, I feel like that's common knowledge that they don't do anything. So why do people still follow the rules?
We are sheep. We are sheep by nature. We are pre-programmed. So the whole education system and everything is designed to sit down, fold your arms. Sometimes when people aren't at work, they feel like they're missing out. They feel like they should be going and doing the 9-5 or sitting there and all that. People get lost, don't they? They want routine, they want pattern, they want order. Without order and following someone, I think it's like, when the turtle goes to the water as soon as it's born.
Yeah.
There's just something cosmic.
I feel like people want justice as well, but you don't get that in the world, in the UK at least. You don't really get it. Even when you get justice, all the effort
there's no justice
for like crimes. If someone is killed and then the police are working for like 6 months, whatever,
yeah.
and then you look and it's like, oh yeah, he was sent down for 9 years. It's like 9 years, is that it?
There's
You know
no
what I mean?
justice,
There
mate.
isn't
Yeah.
justice. So,
Well, I read this. The prime suspect for Madeleine McCann's disappearance is being let out next week, I think it is.
Why is he even locked up?
He essayed somebody, but I think it was a 70-year-old tourist, I think it was. So, 8 years, 2015. So he's going to be back on the streets. I mean, they'd only got out because he told somebody in prison that he was the one who did it. And now he's getting out. So it's going to be interesting.
What do you mean? He told him he did he?
So he's the prime. So it's a German man, and he was in the Algarve in Portugal when Maddie went missing.
Yeah.
So he was prime suspect. Obviously, how many years has it been now? Maybe 20. I don't know.
Yeah, around that, I think. Yeah.
So it was only a few years back. Somebody got in touch with the police and said, "Well, that chap inside, he's actually told us he's told us that it was him who did it to Maddie. So nothing come of it. Obviously, he hasn't told anyone any information.
Yeah,
But they're back out there digging, and then another 20 million gets put to the thing to find her. And then you see how many kids go missing each year. Wow.
again, just a sad world.
I'm going to ask my mate this one. Do you know who my mate is? ChatGPT 5.
Good old Al.
Al Pacino.
Brother Al. Al.
Can I talk to him? How many children go missing each year in the world? What? It thought I was talking Welsh, and it's ended up talking back Welsh to me.
There we go then. So that is how many?
I'm going to type it in. Talk to the camera.
There ain't really a lot to say, is there? Like I say, it's been a depressing one, really.
Shut up, mate. It's good chat, this is.
It's just like, again, just how sad the world is. Do you know what I mean? It's just, why have kids if this is the world?
Go on, mate.
Is
Guess how many children go missing in the world each year?
10 million.
Fucking not far off. 8 million children go missing. Now, shouldn't we all just drop what we're doing now and just all like huddle up and say, we need to get to the bottom of this?
8 million, that's mad. How many is that a day? Divide that by 365.
112,000 kids in the UK, 460,000 children in the United States, 100,000 children in Germany, 96,000 children in India.
So that's about 300 a day in the UK. Which is crazy.
Tell me that there's not something going on there.
Yeah, it's strange.
Tell me that there's not something we don't know about, which is kept a secret and just brushed under the carpet.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
This is, you know, when I talk about this back pocket thing, and again, like, I'd love them to find Maddie, but it's like, look over here, pay attention to what's going on over here. Where they keep drip feeding us information every few years. Look over here, and then over here, just gone missing, gone missing, gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, there was something, I think it was during COVID. Was it just before COVID or something? There was something, was it about Prince Andrew or something? And then something happened and it's like, oh yeah, that. No one's talking about it. Now, the COVID used to be every day, numbers.
Some people do.
No one's talking about
One of the
it now.
women's just committed suicide who come out a few months back about Prince Andrew
But like,
on
no
the
one's-
Epstein Islands.
Like, yeah, but no one is talking about COVID now. And
It's
that
like
was the
they've got-
number one thing for
COVID
like
blows my
2
mind,
years.
mate. COVID blows my mind. This is when you go back to this simulation theory of why we pre-programmed. Like you say, you put a death. I used to play a game called Dead Rising. It was a zombie
Yeah,
game.
yeah, I
I
know
used
it,
to love
yeah.
killing the zombies and see the counter in the corner. And then in the UK, you got this zombie counter in the corner. Mate, absolute fantasy, make believe. And then it's all finished. And go back to office now. Go back to the office.
Yeah,
Pay
yeah.
your
And
bills.
it's like, is it safe? Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Why? We just decided it is.
Yeah. Oh, we'll create something called furlough and we'll pay everyone 75% of your wages and you can all pay your bills or hold on your mortgage. And then now it's all gone. All prices have been put up. But not because we have to pay anything, because money's just made up, isn't it? They just create money and keep charging us.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just,
Couple of miserable old women, aren't we?
yeah, like I say, it's been a depressing one. I was hoping it would be a bit more lively.
Well,
a
I've
bit
made some
more
notes, mate, what I
happy.
wanted to discuss. So it ain't going to get any better. My first one's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, R.I.P. Hulkster. That was
Yeah.
earlier in August. That's a shame.
Was
Big
that still
wrestling fan.
August?
Yeah, it's only a few weeks ago, wasn't he?
You seen it's come out that it could be classed as negligence,
Yeah, I have seen that.
which isn't what you want to hear, is it?
Oh, it was July. He died.
Yeah, well, it's...
Damn, that's been like a month. Over a month already, yeah. I think with Hulk Hogan, that was the first. Like, he's a legend in wrestling. Do you know what I mean? Like, since I've been around.
Pioneer.
Since you've been around, he's always been a thing. Since you've been a kid, since you were 0, he's always been there, I reckon. Anytime you look at wrestling, Hulk Hogan, yep, he was there. And now, all of a sudden, he's gone. He isn't there anymore. And it's like, he always looked the same. Do you know what I mean? He always looked old. So,
Yeah.
like...
He did, yeah.
So, like, he's always looked the same. He's always been, just always been this constant
Yeah.
figure in everyone's life. And he never changed. He was always with a skullet, always had the Fu Manchu.
But do you know what it was? It was the patriotism. It was the feel good, the all American hero, do good, drink your milk. You know,
maybe for you, but not for me.
well, you was NWO time, aren't
he
you?
was when he come back.
Hollywood.
Yeah, he did turn back as a good guy though. So cause I'm a bit younger, so I would have been about 6, and he would have come back to WWF at the time. It was NWO. Had the match with The Rock. I was loving it. And then he turned into a good guy. And Scott Hall, Kevin Nash beat him. But I mean, Scott Hall's gone as well. You know what I mean? Just Kevin Nash left, and it's like
there was real life Marvel characters back in the 80s. So you had Arnie, you had Sly Stallone, you had Hulk Hogan, Mr. T. There was a small list of people.
Even Sergeant Slaughter, though, the real life G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He went and did that for a bit.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, and Bruce Lee. And you looked at them and you was like, these, like now we've got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. That was all them. That was all them back then. So we've always had these fantasy people, but there was like real life tangible people. And I suppose the WWE is still doing it to today.
Like John Cena's like the Superman in me.
John Cena's the man.
You got Roman Reigns, he's really good now.
So talk to me about the current situation with Jackson, Rajah Jackson, is he? What's your thoughts, opinions?
Yeah, he shouldn't. Well, I don't know what was he doing.
So describe the situation to anyone who don't know what's happened.
Obviously, this guy, Roger Jackson, is that UFC guy's kid. He's at a wrestling show. Some guy, Psycho Stu, he hit him with a can. Looked like from the video I've seen, it didn't look too rough. Looked like
backstage.
Yeah, bit of a laugh. You know, they've shook hands. He's apologised. They've shook hands.
Bit of a laugh.
It seemed like it, but then some other guys like, oh, you can get him back now in the ring.
Yeah.
Anyway, later on in the show, maybe they did agree, like, oh yeah, you can come in and you can slam me down, give me a punch, and I'll, maybe, but he would never have consented to that because he gets slammed down, out cold.
Out cold from the slam?
Yeah, about 14 punches to the face ish.
Yeah.
Around there. The guy ended up in hospital, intensive care. I think he's only just woke up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And there's some people saying, oh yeah, he's just doing what he should have done. And it's like, what? And it blows my mind that there's people out there who are going, yeah, he shouldn't, he's in the right, he should have done that. Why? Oh, well, the guy hit him with a can. So if he hit him with a can, punch him there and then. Don't wait. Because in a wrestling ring, it's different. You're giving someone your body. You're trusting someone. Do you know what I mean? And to trust someone and then to completely like abuse that.
Yeah.
Is it's just mental.
We obviously don't condone violence. But yeah, mate, if somebody hit me in the head with a can, I'm seeing red as well. But if you're seeing red, you react there and then. You don't. Yeah. You don't go away and plan. He's streaming at the time, isn't he? So he's saying, "No one's going to do this to me. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do."
It was obviously premeditated because he shook his hand, I think, 3 times.
Yeah,
and was like, the guy apologized, and it's like, yeah. So it's like it's been squashed. That guy probably was thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get done in now." He's obviously then planned it and struck at the right time or whatever, and the guy could have died. You know what I mean?
So 2 wrongs don't make a right, though, do they? I thought the bloke's in the wrong in the first place, and then it's an overreaction.
I don't know if he is in the wrong because...
Well, it's backstage. There's no cameras apart from the guy streaming, and someone smashes a can.
He did smash a can off his head. It was, from what I've seen, it was just a little...
No, he smashed it. Yeah. We'll put it on. We'll play it. He smashed it. The can was bent. All crap went everywhere, and it was in his head. Yeah. The guy was wearing a white T-shirt. It's going to ruin your T-shirt.
Yeah, but again... If he would have killed I'm shocked that he hasn't been arrested. How has he not been arrested?
Because it's in a wrestling ring. You can get away with anything.
Yeah, because New Jack soon got arrested.
Has he not been arrested?
No, he's not been arrested. New Jack soon got arrested. Anything he did, he got arrested like twice from wrestling.
That is interesting. Maybe he's not pressed charges then, but
how could he? He was in a coma.
Yeah, like you said, the terminology was there's a receipt, and the guy's not a wrestler, is he? So who's to say that he's got in?
And the receipt's in the ring though as well.
But he's not a wrestler, so we don't know what a receipt is.
But then again, just because someone says to you, "Oh, you can punch him back now,"
and that's what he's done.
That don't excuse it though.
No,
yeah, but if someone said to me, "Oh, you can punch him," I'd say, Nah, man, relax. Don't need to. If
Yeah.
he's that tough, you don't need to. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, he ain't no tough guy, mate. You knock somebody out from a spine buster, the guy's out cold, and then you're punching more or less a dead body. You're punching somebody who can't move.
Can't defend himself.
Kudos to the one guy who's jumped in the ring and grabbed him and tried to take him down. Like, there's a few wrestlers floating about, unsure what to do, get involved, but one guy jumps in, and then some crazy guy with blue face paint and blue trousers follows him down the street at the end.
Yeah, it's just again that it ain't good, is it? It isn't a good look for wrestling either.
No.
really, 'cause that isn't what it's about. It's meant to be about
Entertainment, mate.
community and that.
Yeah.
Really, I
Yeah.
mean, I know there's the WWE versus AEW stuff. Leave them to crack on. But if you like wrestling, you like wrestling. You ain't that bothered.
Again,
am
mate,
you?
it's tribalism. Pick
Yeah.
your team, pick your colour.
But
That's what it
again,
is.
Why
That's the
can't you
government
like
as
it
well.
all?
Pick red, pick blue, pick lefty, pick
Yeah.
righty, because it just occupies us. Pick a
Yeah,
team.
Whereas, I mean, I don't like some stuff that AEW does. That spike bat with John Moxley. I wasn't a fan of that. Just thought it was a little bit too dangerous. But if that's what he wants to do and there's a audience for it, great, do it. But I think someone saying like, oh yeah, you like AEW, yeah? Oh my god, well lose. Oh, why you like that rubbish?
Yeah.
All right, well, do you like WWE? Yeah. Oh my god, you're into that. Oh, it's all rubbish. Like, who cares? Why are you bothered?
Yeah.
Why do you care?
You are into your hardcore wrestling, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I'm into it a bit,
Yeah. But mate, people want something to care about. It is essentially
why
religion.
But why are they caring about what I think? Care about it, the wrestling, yeah,
Yeah.
great. But why are you caring about what I think?
Because
Don't worry about
you
it.
are, from your own consciousness and perspective, you're living in this reality from this control point. So you want other people to know. That's what the comments section is for and stuff. Like you want to get people a motive. So now if people are commenting, they want to give their opinions, and then that makes channels money, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't.
No, I'm the same. I'm thinking each to their own and stuff.
On
but
this, yeah, great. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you do. Hit that bell notification. Get all the notifications when we post videos. But in my everyday life, if someone come to me and said, "Oh, what do you think of Batista?" Yeah, he's a good actor, isn't he? Oh no, he's rubbish. Why are you asking me then? Why do you want to just why?
Yeah.
Why are you being negative? Like, and if you do think he's a bad actor, which I don't, I think he's really good. But like, if you do, don't worry about it. Don't watch his films. Why has everybody got to moan all the time?
I think people want to be valued, and they want their opinions to be valued and relevant.
Yeah, but why has it got to be negative opinions? Why can't they just lift everybody up and say, you know what, he's brilliant. He did good there. He's good at that. That was good. That was good. Have those opinions, but everybody, now it's annoying me because I'm moaning about them, moaning.
Yeah.
So now I'm moaning.
You're just as bad.
Yeah, which annoys me because it's like, oh yeah, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. No one ever says, that was really good. Well done to you in anything that
I'll go back to my
does.
time at Mansfield, Wimbledon, last minute missed a penalty.
Yeah.
And I was enemy number one.
Mhm.
And I was in the moment and I was looking at the thousands of fans, and there was frothing out the mouth, throwing their hands at me. There was families, there was kids like looking at the parents and women screaming at me. And I was like, what? What can I do? I didn't mean to miss it.
Yeah.
And because I went like that, it erupted and all security had to go down the edge because it looked like, so what?
Yeah.
And then driving back, I had to shut my social media channels down. I
But
had to turn them down.
ultimately, it's a ball going into a net.
It's a
Who
game.
cares?
It's a
Don't
game.
matter. Like, yeah,
But it's
you
people's
lost.
livelihood. It's like they earn money and then their thing away from work is that.
But if it stresses you out that much, find someone else. Do knitting.
Yeah.
There's something else that doesn't stress you out that much.
Cross stitch. I used to like cross stitch back in the day.
Never heard of it. But like, there's loads. Just find something that you enjoy and do that. And then if it is moaning, I don't know what to suggest.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm trying to get people to avoid.
Mate, it is human.
But same as like when we did the quiz and everyone's going, oh, this quiz is rubbish. This is the worst. When you did that quiz, your quiz, your football quiz, everyone says it's rubbish. Why couldn't anyone go, you know what, good attempt?
No, they did. Few did.
Oh, did they?
There's a few Wills out there, Will Georges.
You never
But it's
told me
human
that, did you?
nature. Well, you should look, shouldn't you? You should go on and look. Worst producer in the world. They don't look or watch anything we do. But it's human nature. it goes back to the Stone Age man with a bat hitting things, doesn't it? Probably how he made fire. I don't know, unless aliens give it him. It's the need something to fight and show. We'll eventually kill ourselves, won't we? We'll eventually wipe out the whole human
that's
race,
coming.
whether it's rockets or what, whether the sun burns out, whether something that virus, something will happen when it.
It'll be a human thing. It won't be the sun burning out. It'll be some sort
Well,
of nuke.
that will happen, but it's going to be
won't live
billions.
through it,
Yeah,
it'll be some sort of nuclear. Why are we keeping that about? Nukes.
it's just like
And when it's like, oh yeah, one of them blew up in Russia.
Yeah.
You know, Chernobyl. All right, then. So what should we do with the rest? Get rid? Nah, keep them just in case.
yeah.
In case what?
It's just stick measuring, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
draw a line. If you cross my line, I'm going to use my
Well,
weapons.
Do you know how many we've got as well? We've got like 80 or something, I reckon.
Yeah.
Can you check? Can you check?
How
that?
many what?
How many nuclear weapons is there in the world? Because there's loads, and it's like, if you do need them, you need one. Why do you need 80?
Because there's 80 teams.
But who cares? One will do you.
Yeah, it'll do the one team.
Yeah, but if you send 80 of them out, you ain't got a team anyway.
Yeah, but then the English send our submarines out, don't they, with them on when there's a threat?
Yeah, and then what though? If we release them all,
Come on
we're
then,
done.
you got to guess in how many nukes are there in the world?
In the
Warheads.
world, 205.
Miles off this one.
Go on.
Have another guess. How many nuclear warheads are there currently?
More or less than 205.
Well, I'm going to clip it, aren't I? So I'm going to ask you the question. So let me ask you the question again. How many nuclear warheads are there currently in the world?
408.
12,241.
What?
Yeah. Military ready stockpile, 9,600 warheads.
Man,
Operational alert warheads, 2,100.
It's ridiculous.
And it's going to be a breakdown of countries again. My mate, ChatGPT 5's, he's all right, he is.
What's he saying about UK?
225.
Yeah, I said that, didn't I?
United States, 5,100. Russia, 5,400.
I mean, there you go.
India's up there. China, France, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. And that's your lot. So,
I mean, why? Why have we got them?
9 teams.
We've got one in case they use it. All right then.
Yeah, don't cross my line or else I'm going to use my weapon. Well, if you cross mine, I'm going to use my weapon. It's like
The
wow.
equivalent of taking your ball home, innit? Like, oh, you sent that, I'm going to send mine then, and now no one's playing.
Same reason for the knife carrying. Well, if he's got a knife, I need a knife.
I guess
You can't
that
win.
is true.
You can't win. Double standards. Did you see the Becky Lynch promo?
I was there.
Oh, yeah, of course
I
you
was
was.
in the crowd.
How was it?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, it was
Well, you tell me about the Becky Lynch promo then.
just mentioned Ozzy, didn't she? Said
Yeah.
He was the best thing to come out of Birmingham, which is fair.
And Raw was in Birmingham.
yeah, it's a fair comment.
Yeah. What
I
else did
think.
she say?
What else did she say? I don't know. We're really listening.
I'll pull it up anyway, but Kelly Osbourne,
Oh,
it's obviously touched a nerve. It's gonna. Her dad's just died, and they're not known for being the calmest of individuals, are they?
no. But again, it wasn't. I think that's a nice thing to have been said. It's the nicest thing she could have said.
Yeah.
Is the best thing to come out of Birmingham. That's good.
Ozzy was a proud Brummie though, wasn't he? And then when your daughter, who's American, and your dad dies, and her connects, I don't know. It's a strange one. I get it.
And it's a character. I think
Yeah.
Ozzy would have liked it because he's in the Hall of Fame for WWE. They wouldn't have done it to disrespect him. They didn't. They said
No.
it was good. They're disrespecting the place to get a reaction from the crowd,
And it's worked.
and it did. Yeah, that's
I
what
think
that's what it's meant
Becky's
to
done a
do.
job, and I think Sharon's Kelly is entitled to be disgruntled and
I
upset.
heard the WWE were gonna do an apology,
First time ever.
and if they did, I think it would be.
Do you
it
think
would
Vinnie
ruin
Mac
it.
would have apologised?
Nah, it would ruin it. The best apology that she could do in that character is go, you know what, I am sorry, because nothing good come out of there. That
Yeah.
should be the apology. Like, I'm sorry for what I said because it was incorrect. Nothing good come from Birmingham. Do you know what I mean? That would be the. But even
I
that,
suppose we're
it
classed as
couldn't
from
be.
Birmingham, aren't we? If you're from around the
Nah,
world.
Yeah, if you talk to someone.
Birmingham.
I don't know. I feel like Wolverhampton's getting a bigger rep now, so you can.
Wolves
That's
are in the Prem.
closer.
Wolves are in the Prem. Tom Brady's bought Birmingham City. You got Aston Villa. You never go to the wide shot there.
No, never.
You
Not
know
when
I
it's
like go
just
to the
us.
wide shot. What's up with that shot?
Look at that, all the shine on my leg.
So they talk about it then.
Just had a new tattoo, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
Just had a new tattoo. Big dragon head.
Yeah.
Doesn't believe in dinosaurs, but I'll have a dragon on my knee.
Chinese dragon, so I've seen them.
How do you know he's Chinese? You're racist.
Of course, eh? You know what I was
Oh, he's
thinking
got some
about,
chopsticks. I can see his chopsticks.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's racist.
Is it racist if it's factual?
Possibly.
So facts can be racist.
Control the narrative. Like, what's factual anymore?
Well, just if you was to say...
Again, that is... I don't know even what that is. This is a bad example. This is a phone. Objective reality, you could say it's a little pink octopus. I know factually that that's a phone, but because you say it's a pink octopus, reality is, okay, it's a pink octopus, and people have to say that.
But is
without talking about
facts-
gender or sexuality. That's the reference.
But is facts...
You've already gone off the wide shot, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Is that the first time you went to the wide shot?
When I'm a one-man band doing this, the chatting, the listening, the thinking, it's tough. It's a tough gig, this is. Need help. So
You know what? I'm going to look... You talk about what we just spoke about, and I'm going to chat GPT if Will should go to the wide shot more.
What was we talking about? Just tattoos and Chinese dragons.
How you know that that's a Chinese dragon?
Because I said I
'Cause
want a
the truth.
Chinese one.
Yeah, and then so that's why you know that's a Chinese dragon.
Yeah, if I say to the guy I want it to be a Chinese dragon and he does a dragon,
So how do you know it's a Chinese dragon?
because I told him to do that. Got to do what you request, didn't they? That's their job.
He don't speak, does he? How do you know it's a Chinese dragon?
How do you know he don't speak? Just because you've never heard him speak.
So now you agreeing with what I'm saying?
No, I'm just...
A good rhythm is usually 70% close mid shots and 30% wide shots. If you cut to the wide shots too often, it can feel distant, but if you used it sparingly, it makes those wide moments feel impactful. Unfortunately, Will George of the Pezzadox show is completely and utterly useless when it comes to wide shots. That's what it says, ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's tough though, isn't it?
Apart from the last thing I said.
It's tough to do it all. That's the problem.
Some of us can now, mate.
I don't know anyone.
Something I wanted to touch on when we talk about this labelling objective reality, truth reality. There's a new YouTuber I like called Edge of the Matrix. So questionable subject, but I'll tell you why I want to get into it because we've spoke a lot about AI. He wears a big board in city centres, pink, blue colours, which is renowned in the transgender community, LGBTQ, all that good stuff. He holds a book with him saying, my daddy's had a baby, and there's a picture of a dad. And his argument is they're teaching this in schools now. This is in the library of schools. So he has a GoPro camera and he has a wide shot on. And it's an interesting watch because half the people come up and say, good work, chap, love. And he dresses quite well and he's well-spoken and he's ex-military. And it says there's no such thing as a transgender child on his board. And then on the back it says men shouldn't be in women's sports. Half the people say he's doing fantastic work, come and give him an high five, say well done. You can imagine how the other half who have transitioned, who do believe in other labels. But it's like a nonsensical argument because one people are saying you can only have black and white, male and female, and the other half are saying it's sex isn't gender and you can be whatever you want. So there's no point having a bloody argument about it because they both have different belief systems. So all they end up doing is just going round and round in circles. Now, the point I want to get on, which is quite interesting, and when you look at the simulation theory and whatnot, is natural progression. So natural progression, mate, AI is changed massively, hasn't it? Artificial intelligence, bioengineering, genetic manipulation in wide shot. Yeah, but this is good stuff. This is where it needs to be a close shot, ain't it? And see what I'm saying? This is the good stuff.
Go on.
You had to fucking throw me now, mate. So what I'm saying is, I think these conversations are probably, well, I can't even put a time scale on it. So 10 years time, 20 years time, we've got robots walking around and they're saying, I deserve rights. I deserve human rights. Probably won't be called human rights then.
Just rights.
Yeah. You've got And then this is it. So they're trying to say, oh, men can't have babies. Who's to say in 10 years' time, you can't literally put a womb in a man's body? You can cut, and it probably wouldn't be a man, they'd call themselves a woman, but they could be born a boy, literally have a womb put inside the body. Then you can say, tell me I'm not a woman now. I've literally had a baby out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's the definition of what is a woman.
Yeah.
That's all it is. If a woman is someone who has a womb, then yeah, I guess there could be. But if it's someone who's got certain chromosomes,
well, this
can't
is it.
change your
We've all.
chromosomes.
Well, this is it. So
it depends on what your definition
the
is.
argument is boy and a girl, biologically chromosomes XY and XX.
Mm-hmm. So
That's it.
If that's what you think, then someone who's
That's the argument.
XX can never be XY. But some people say actually that's not what makes it. It's just a different opinion of what makes a woman or what makes a man. They'll say, what makes a woman? Oh, well, it's how you feel and it's how you dress and it's this. It's not your chromosomes. It's something else. So whereas if you can't agree on what makes a woman or what makes a man, then you'll never agree because you can't agree on.
And that's where we're at.
What makes it? Do you know what I mean?
I think it's a clear indication of everything going on. The hotels, the lefties, the righties. I think it's two different belief systems where people are believing ups down and the other side's believing downs up. But yeah, I think everyone's entitled to think what they want. Each to their own. This is my opinion. If you want to call yourself a square or Barbara, call yourself a square or Barbara. But I'm so interested in the topic, in the discussion, in like the collective social development of it. Because like I say, in 10 years' time, it's going to progress again. And yeah, you probably will have things to change your chromosomes. And then say, you know, bioengineering. There's going to be people who are half robot, half human. That's where we're going to be. And there's going to be robots saying, I've done this for society. I've changed this. This has done this. Why don't I have the same rights as you? And then the truth is, yeah, why don't you? You know. So I've just blew your mind with that, mate, haven't I?
Just thinking about the half robots thing, because I guess you kind of have some people similar like that anyway.
Yeah.
Already, like there's people with hands for them, like robots and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's already a thing. That's a robot, isn't it? Just because the brain is a robot, their hand.
But I'm saying like proper futuristic stuff. So say when you've got the neural link. So at the minute in sport, you've got the people who do the drug abuse, steroids, and cheat, and it's 100% gives you an advantage physically. So in the physical world, you can do something to be better than your opponent.
Yeah.
So say you have the neural link and you can think 100 times faster than the person who doesn't have it. Or say you have robot legs and you can run 100 times faster. So what's the cutoff point here? So like whether it was a woman boxer or a male boxer who won the Olympics, but it was competing in a woman's sport. She was obviously genetically superior. Now, whether she was or she wasn't born a man, you know, she had the advantage. So I'm just saying, where are we going with things?
I guess though, if it is like you got a chip in your head, then you're in a quiz show. If everyone's got the chip, everyone's going to know all the same answers. So everyone's winning. So then what's the point? You just wouldn't have the quiz show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I reckon. I reckon though, you'll have robots doing everything. So like psychiatrist, you'll just sit next to a robot. I already do it with ChatGPT.
There you go.
Just give it all my problems and it'll go, yeah, fair enough, this and that. Maybe you should go on a little walk. All right, then I'll go on the walk.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. AI.
Well, it's the next thing, isn't it? I'm going to say open Pandora's box. Like we're not in a good place. Natural. You look back, medieval times, sword and shield, and Game of Thrones stuff. I love Game of Thrones. Don't I always reference it? I think we're ready for the next stage. We're ready for the next thing. We're ready for. Well, we have them now, don't we? These components where we can speak to them, they can give us information, help us with our jobs.
But it's crazy as well. When I was a kid, I was told that you'd never have a calculator on you at all times. Now you've got a little everything on you. You got a camera, access to unlimited information, access to a calculator, everything, all in at all times, as long as you got charge.
Would you choose to be plugged into the Matrix? So you can live in this fantasy dream world where you're a cowboy and you ride a golden dragon from China.
Yeah, I probably would, to be fair. It's just easier. Just a lot easier. I just don't want the faff.
But then the reality is on the outside, your body's being used as a battery and you're being sucked out of everything.
But I wouldn't know. So
You wouldn't
I
know?
wouldn't care.
It's interesting, that is.
Yeah.
So you're not a truth seeker then?
I think if it's there, but I think sometimes you seek stuff and you'll never find it. And you never would, so why bother?
Truth hurts, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll ever find the truth. It's like, I'm a truth seeker. I'd love to know if aliens are real, but I'll never know. I'll never know.
Great segue, mate.
I'm good. That's
Atlas 3i.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Do you?
No.
So there's an interstellar object coming
I do know.
from outer space. I know a few facts. It's only the third one of its kind, an interstellar object. There's been 2 in the last 10 years. So there's this one guy, scientist. Go on, tell me what you know about him so I can pull his name up.
What I knew is just some scientists said, we're going to get invaded by aliens in about 6 weeks, which is good. So I'll be back off holiday by then. So I'd have had a good holiday.
Yeah.
Come back. Aliens. It's all right, isn't it?
Avi Loeb, or Avi Loeb is his name. So he was the first one, not to discover it, but to give his thought process. This is a respected Harvard professor. So he ain't like your run-of-the-mill bloke shouting outside the hotel. He knows what he's on about. And he's like, there is a strong possibility that this has propulsion, and it could be, we have to consider that it could be intelligent, and it could be a craft, or it could be something which isn't a comet. So the traditionalists are saying it's a comet. It has signs of just being any other object. What he's saying is it's so unique.
How are they saying it's not and he's saying it is?
I don't know, to be honest, mate. So again, let's look at when I spoke about this observable universe and everything expanding out. So it's very rarely the other side of interstellar space is just nothing. It's just shit, what we know of so far. We only know that 2 objects have come in this way. Everything's going that way. They come this way. And it's very hard for something to come this way for some reason. This is the only one which is 100 times bigger than the other 2. And it's giving off mysterious gases. Its trajectory, which isn't easy to say at this time when I've had this much water, its trajectory is like very specific. So it's coming on a trajectory which actually comes, you know, when all the planets go around each other and line up, it's coming at a very specific time when the planets are quite close to each other. So just by coincidence, it's going to pass them quite close at the same time. And because of the gravitational pull, it's going to be flipped around the backside of the sun. So we're only going to see it when it's coming into our area quite late. So it's going to be hidden kind of thing coming in quite late. Now, I think we're getting in weekly information back. So I think they've given something today that the minerals are, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's like a metallic mineral. It's not giving off the same gases a traditional comet would. It's not got the water vapor. It's quite large. But when it gets to the sun, it will burn. If it is a comet, it's going to burn up and turn into dust very quickly. If it doesn't, then we know it's something a bit special.
I think it probably will, though, even if it wasn't a comet. What's going to survive the sun?
I don't think it's that close, but if it was a comet, just the change, because the cold at night, just the change of heat makes it melt up quite quick.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's just got a very interesting trajectory, and the shape of it is like, was it the size of Manhattan? I don't know how big it was exactly, but it's like spinning at an interesting rate. But I think it tells us more about where we are as a society. Like I kind of want it to be an alien spaceship. Do you?
Again, it would probably be a bit more stress in my life. Do you know
Will it though?
I think so, yeah. Because depends. Because even if they come down, they'll chat. They wouldn't chat to me, would they? They wouldn't want anything
How do you know?
to do with me. I mean, why would they? Maybe if they watch this show, they might go, "Yeah, let's get on."
What
there."
if they go, William, George, we are here for you?
Would you get them on the show?
100% little blue men.
How do you know them? blue in them.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I'm objectifying them.
Yeah, like, because as well, though, what would you even chat about? Because we'd get him mic'd up and he'd say, oh, it's all this stuff. And you'd go, well, how can you explain all that? If it says, oh, why have you got all this on the shelf? How can you explain that to it in 2 minutes? And you go, and I'm there, sat over there going, hey, ready, we're live, go. And you'll say, how you been? And it'll go, good. Well, it'll say, not that good.
Yeah.
Been travelling ages. Good to stretch
Yeah.
the legs. And then you'll go, all right, well, where you from? And it'll tell you, and you'll go, oh, I have no idea what that means. And then you'll go, so what's it like there? And it'll say, oh, it's like, it's like when you've been on Zorg or whatever. And you'll go, I don't know what that means. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll tell you stuff, and you'll go, I don't know what you want about. Pointless having it on. I don't think I'd have it on.
Only because you
Someone
can't
else.
imagine it. I mean, it's so like for me, I want something reality changing. So it's a spaceship. So we know it's a spaceship, and we've got 2 weeks till he gets here, and it's slowing down, and we don't see it as a threat because it shows no signs of threat. It's slowing down, so it's letting us know that we know it's an alien spaceship and it's coming down to Earth, and then it lands probably in America because
You reckon?
well, I've watched loads of films, you see, and they always land in New York.
I reckon if it landed here, though, it would be put up in a hotel. So it'd be
We
good.
give him a box of cigarettes and a
On
phone.
a phone, yeah. Ship him off.
Yeah.
Say, here you go, get in there.
Yeah,
Here's some soup. If anyone comes in, we'll arrest them.
that's amazing.
There you
isn't it?
go, just leave it.
Yeah,
it'll
and then it's
probably
his
say-
planet. We'll all get arrested.
Yeah, it'll probably ring its mates and go, oh, there's free phones
Yeah,
and
I found a
ciggies.
planet for us.
Yeah,
The
there's
stupidest
loads."
shit. You get free shit. Come
Yeah,
here.
come get down. You can give you a bag, put you on the bus.
And all the little
Off to the hotel.
Atlas spaceships start coming in,
Yeah,
moving to the UK.
All to the UK, yeah, living off more tax.
Keir Starmer's like,
Yeah, like, he'd big it up, he'd say, yeah, man, it's revolutionary. We're this is the place they
Yeah.
want to be. Yeah, because we're giving them free stuff.
classed as
That's right.
refugees, got no planet.
Yeah, yeah. What happened to your planet? Oh, well, it got
Well, we blew it
attacked.
up. No, we blew it up. We just destroyed it. We took it, all of its minerals,
Mm.
and we shot nuclear weapons at each other. We were stabbing each other, so we had to find another planet. We come here.
Yeah, it's like, what do you guys do? You got because we had loads of nuclear warheads. We had like 5,000 in the world. Oh,
Yeah.
that it? Yeah,
Yeah.
just 5,000. That was enough to do it. More than enough. How many of you guys got? I bet you got none. 10,000 and a bit more. Oh.
What would happen if
They'd
they
just
got back
fly
on the
off.
ship?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
they went.
Yeah. just
What
back
would
in the
we do as a
ship and go.
human race then? Would you think we'd even realise, maybe we are doing something wrong?
I reckon as humans, we'd probably say, oh, they even want them here anyway.
Yeah.
Like we'd try and make it so that we better.
change the
and we'd
narrative,
Go, oh yeah,
yeah.
man. Oh yeah, but they were even that clever.
They was
even that
carrying a
smart.
virus, and we had to get rid of them.
Yeah,
that we had to
don't want
leave.
them here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they were even that intelligent. Really, the ship that came.
We
in,
knew there was coming anyway. We just protected everybody, and we didn't want to tell
they'd-
anyone.
They'd change it to flip it so that they look good.
Yeah.
No one ever goes. Yeah, we're a bit rubbish, aren't we?
Yeah.
Down here.
But the land in America, probably in the desert because it's a large open
Probably
space.
in Area 51.
Probably big open desert,
Yeah,
ain't it?
yeah.
Or next to Vegas.
It's weird
Probably
isn't
is.
it, that used to be hidden though. They used to deny that it was a thing.
You can't hide it though, can you now? When
They denied it was a thing.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, yeah, all right, it is a thing.
But that's the same with UAPs, and they've changed it from UFOs because it was classed as a joke. So now they call them UAPs. But literally, Congress, they're doing meetings saying, no, they are real. We've got so much footage, and now, like again, important people like this professor, they're all talking about it, and it's like you can't hide it anymore. And it's just kind of like you just blur it into society. But yeah, I reckon it'll land, and for me, alter reality. The doors open, the smoke clears, and just this bloke gets off, and he's, "You're right. I left 95 million years back. I was a scientist. They sent me on a mission to just go around the interstellar space. I'm back." What would people do? They'd
What do you
lose
mean?
the
So
shit.
you reckon he might have come from here?
Yeah. I reckon he's gone off. He's gone off on his journeys and he's coming back. And then he's going to be like, what the hell has happened to this planet?
Yeah, I don't know. Just say to him, "Oh, what was you doing?"
I'm going back to my golden temple in Egypt.
Oh, imagine.
I'm going to see the Anunnaki, the Lizard King.
Imagine though if he went, "Oh, I'm going to go back to my house. Why have you put a dead body in here? In the
Yeah,
pyramid? What are you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
What the hell?" Like,
Yeah.
sorry, mate. It's just what we do.
He won't be allowed in, will he? That
You don't
bloke in
reckon they'd
Egypt
let him in? I reckon they'd let him in.
to the pyramid.
Yeah.
No, that bloke in Egypt, mate, he's a control freak, isn't he? You can't dig or you can't discover anything.
Yeah.
He's
That's dodgy though, isn't it? Because I reckon there's something underneath all of that. And
Yeah.
like a lot more stuff. The Egyptians were very clever, I think. It's a shame that they got took out by the Romans. Do you find that mad? That I think when she was took out, Cleopatra, the last pharaoh, I think that's what they're called. I don't know.
Yeah.
She was closer to us than what she was to like.
That's what I mean. The
originals.
Egyptian timeline's a joke. It's ridiculous.
Mm.
But I don't even think the pyramids were created by the Egyptians. It was whatever was before them, and I think the state to claim and claimed them. I think they're so old.
Well, there's pyramids in the Mexico as well.
Mexico, Amazon rainforest.
Mayan.
Yeah. Again, I don't know shit, but I kind of think like when the poles shift, I think all the religious Bibles talk about this great flood. So I think where there's water now, there wasn't water before. I think everything flipped at some point. Everything was underwater, and I think it'll flip again. And then whatever the next cycle of humans are, they're going to discover. Well, there's going to be nothing, is that? Because we're building it all out of brick and mortar. Nothing will be left. Probably by design. Why are we still not building temples? Do you know what I mean? These old style.
I think they just like to do it quick, like to bang up the houses,
Yeah.
do them all quick, get people in and make more money.
Well, there's an earthquake, they all fall down.
Yeah,
The
and then
bridges fall down.
Do you know what happens though? Someone gets paid to build them again. Why would
Yeah.
you want to make them last? If you make them last when they won't fall down, then you ain't got more work on. Whereas if you build them a bit dodgy, they fall down. Oh, we'll get them back in.
That's what I mean. You can't tell me we're evolving, mate, as a species because we're doing stupid stuff, and that's
messing about. Now,
that's my next pivot point. I want to talk about Alien Earth. You probably haven't seen it on Disney. I'm a big Alien fan. Prometheus, Aliens 2, Alien Covenant, Predator, and the mythology in that is humans create androids, synthetics. So you've got robots and you've got artificially created humans, and the androids go on and create the aliens, which kill the humans. So we created the next life, and you know that's literally what we're doing. Is it? We've kind of de-evolved to the point where we've created AI that's going to run stuff. We're going to end up like the people in WALL-E in the spaceship, drinking our slush, going around in the zoomy chairs, which I'm looking forward to be honest.
I don't know. I don't reckon I'll be around.
Nah, neither of us will be around.
No,
Hopefully, I might get to the stage where I'm the head in the jar for my son, so he can keep me in his backpack and go on his journeys.
Would you want that? I would.
I'm quite selfless. Like, no, I don't want to live forever. I don't want to be a vampire.
But I mean, just traveling about with him constant when he's like 50 and he's like, yeah, let's go. You're like, I don't want to go.
Well,
there.
you do it. I'm selfless. I'll do anything for him. But I'm like, so we don't know anything, do we? We just know our belief system and what our faith is. And mine is, mate, this is a film. This is your story. And at the end, the lights go out, turns white, the gates open, and then you're given the truth to everything. You're given clarity. You're given the answers to everything. Any question you've got, and you're in. This is like the test, any.
What question would you have?
What question would I have?
Yeah, what would you ask? So you get up there, get to the gate.
Yeah.
Gate opens. There he is. It could be God. Could be whoever else. Who's
JC.
Buddha.
Oh, Buddha. There's the turtle. There's Buddha.
Who else is there? Could be any of them though. There's loads of them in there. Could be.
Well, if you're talking about Greek mythology, there's.
Could be the Zeus. Yeah.
Zeus,
The
Poseidon,
woman,
Helios.
The bird head from Egypt. Could
Yeah.
be any of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They're all the same thing, though, aren't they?
Yeah, you see them. What do you say? What's your first question?
I'll say, where's my mum? I want to see her.
Yeah.
Then my dogs. But I'd say, what was Lost about?
What was what?
Lost?
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, you know what's Lost?
No.
Say what was Lost about. I'd say, why did they ruin How I Met Your Mother in the last few episodes? So why did you give me tendonitis for 2 years in my knee? Why did you make children suffer? What was the point of it all? What am I doing here? What's next? What's the next adventure? Was there something before? Did something happen before I woke up as a baby?
I reckon he'd answer and he'd say, "Look, here's the truth. Something that you might have learned. This is what you should have learned when you're on Earth. Everyone, your prime minister, president, like they didn't know what they were doing. So all the people who you looked up to, they didn't have a clue. And guess what? Neither do I. I don't know what I'm doing here, mate.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
good.
accidentally did this. Like, go through, have a look around.
I shot myself and a big bang happened. That's what you
Yeah,
can
it might
say.
have, yeah.
I was chilling with the other G's, went to the toilet a bit too quick. I created a big bang.
Yeah, I reckon he wouldn't have done it. I don't think is it by design? Deity. I don't know.
I think there's layers to it, mate. I always go back to the fact, like, you look down at an ant's nest and they don't know what they are. And then you look at microorganisms and you look, that's like an aliens film. Have you ever seen them under a microscope? These microorganisms
Yeah.
look like giant tremors and giant creatures and stuff.
Yeah,
and then you zoom out of that and you look at us, and then you zoom out of us and you look what we know about things. There's going to be another
it's crazy
million
stuff.
infinity zooms. If they actually tell us, oh, now space is infinity. Wow, us little ants can't even imagine it, mate.
No, you can't. It's ridiculous. It's like it is just ridiculous, isn't it?
That's why I say for us to imagine and create is that's why we kind of think we're special, don't we? And we talk about this dimension level and planes. Like a dog, man's best friend, he just wants to appease you and please you. And an ant, he's just appeasing the queen ant, same as bees. Like, what's next? And I'm just excited to see what's next. But, like, I do think something's coming. Something's going to happen. There's going to be the next cycle at some point, whether it's natural, and natural being probably the powers that be, I don't know, consciousness, Mother Nature. I don't know what it is. I like the idea, like the Earth's alive, like it's breathing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cleaning out.
Plants are going. You got all the current in the ocean. Volcanoes are erupting.
It's amazing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Tell me this ain't heaven. Do you know what I mean?
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell me it's not something, mate. Tell me it's not something special.
Yeah, it's something, all right.
Right, we're nearly clocking to the end, mate, but I had loads of other shit to talk about. Should we just quick fire shoot through them or what?
I mean, what you got, and we'll see.
Well, we wanted to mention Bonnie Blue. I watched that the other day. The Bonnie Blue documentary on, I think it was Channel 4. And now there's a Lily Phillips one and you watch. So these two, for anybody who doesn't know, have been under a rock. The OnlyFans
Models,
creators, models, modern day adult stars, let's say. And they're the rage bait by saying the most inappropriate stuff and doing the most inappropriate stuff. It reminds me a little bit of like Saw. Do you know what I mean? Like, what can you do gruesome next? What's the next? Or Human Centipede. What's the next messed up thing you can do? And that's where we are as society.
Yeah. It's again back to the thing. I don't know if it does take skill. I don't know if it takes talent. But they were the
Well, no,
first to
there's
do
an
it.
endurance to it. 100%.
Yeah, you
Like doing what
reckon?
they do. Mate, the endurance to be pummeled for 12 hours.
I don't know. I've never.
Yeah.
never
She,
tried.
if you watch the documentary, mate, when she did 1,000 chaps or whatever it was, she had to go to like a cabin, a house in America
Yeah,
and
in
switch
Las
off for a week.
Vegas. But again,
Yeah.
you got the money to.
She was so sick. Yeah. But would you do it? Would you sell your soul to the devil? That's what you're doing. Would you sell your physical soul to the devil?
I mean, again, it depends how much, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the question. Everybody's got a price.
But I'd say Buddha would probably align with her in a way. It'd say if you can, and she doesn't. She looks dead behind the eyes, by the way. She's like a shark. Apparently, she's quite clever. But if you can separate the physical from the conscious, which she's clearly done, both of them have. Like this, what is this? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a body.
Yeah.
innit?
So she separated this. She uses it, abuses it. The weird thing is she kind of makes out she enjoys it.
But can you separate it though?
She has.
No,
She's
but
done it.
she's like if you abuse your physical body, mentally you might be okay, but you need your physical body to live.
You need health, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, so
when you get ill, anyone will tell you the first thing you think of is, I wish I had my health. Second, you've got a cold, you think,
and
Jesus.
your nose is blocked.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, all them times I breathe.
yeah. You took it for granted.
No, it's like I wish I could go.
It
back
is
to
one
that.
thing you do take for granted because as soon as it's gone, it's gone. But so there's, she's getting covered in all sorts, isn't she, by all sorts of interesting individuals. But again, it causes debate. So half the people I see are calling for the men. How dare these dirty men queue up and do this in society? And then
again, it's just people being negative.
yeah.
Again, more power to her. She's doing a thing. Do you know what I mean? But anyone could have done it in theory. It's not like she train years for it. I doubt it. She
No.
just decided I'll do it. I think again with the endurance, it's a mental. Have you ever been jogging?
No. What are you trying to say?
I'm always telling myself if I go jogging, just stop now,
Yeah.
just walk, just stop, just walk. Why are you doing this? Just stop. Constant. And that's the battle. It's not it is the running part of it's easy. It's getting through my head going, what are you doing? Like you're getting out of breath, just walk, stop what you're doing, just walk. That's the tough part. Because in my head I'm going, I'd love to.
So this is a good point. This is a good point.
She just switches off for 12 hours, then comes back and goes, there you go, sorted.
So the tribalism, which I've had in football clubs and you have in the military, is pre-season, mate. You run till you throw up. You run till your muscles pull and everything stretches. Then it contracts and gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So the idea is you go until you got blisters, you go until you throw up. Then 2 weeks down the line, you feel incredible, mate. But if people weren't running past me, if I never had somebody saying, come on, push it, you can do it. If I didn't feel the improvements, it's the hardest thing to do to try and get fit on your own, to try and jog on your own. Because you always have that voice in your head.
Now, if someone said, though, I'll give you £500,000 to get fit.
Yeah.
You're going to. And that's exactly what's happened to her, isn't it? She's having that, the endurance.
Yeah.
She's getting $500,000 for it every month. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And she had a taste of the real life, didn't she? She had that 9-5 job working for the man and not really getting much for your penny's worth. And
so
now she's driving a Ferrari, living in a mansion, sorted a family out, got a team of people, doing what she wants to do.
Again, more power to her. Do you know what I mean? It isn't a bad thing.
Two ways to look. I'd love her on the show, mate.
Yeah.
And I'd say, tell me about your business model. Tell me about your thought process. I think it's class.
When I say, anyone could have done it, I like dissing her because like it's good. You were the first to do it. It's brilliant. Yeah. But again, like when I say, it takes skill. Again, anyone in theory, any woman could have done that. I mean, I'm sure there is. They just didn't film it.
Would a queue up? Not a chance. You know, if that was my daughter, I'd be heartbroken. I'd be devastated. But do I see her as like, she's the epitome of modern society and what there was empowering women and what they wanted them to be. She's in charge of her own body. She has the power to do what she wants. She's making a shitload of money. She's the businesswoman. She's doing what she wants. And now people are saying, no, it's wrong now. She shouldn't be doing that. She's doing everything you said she should be in society.
Yeah,
and now you're labelling her for it.
That's the thing. And it's only because, again, it's just society. Something to moan about.
Yeah. But, mate, if you like, sex does drive society, doesn't it? It does drive everything.
It makes money as well. It sells.
It carries on the human race. You know, you look at half these TikTok people and Instagrammers, all birds who flaunt it. They've got 10s, 20, 30,000 followers.
Yeah. It's all people. It sells. That makes a lot of money. It's a massive industry.
Which leads us to our next segue, the Pezzadox special, which we're working on.
Yeah.
Speed dating. We're going to do a speed dating episode, which we're planning. We're going to be, so as we mentioned at the start of the show, we're working on one-offs like this, which hopefully we'll do every week. We'll be still getting the guests on once, pushing it to twice a week, maybe into 2026. And then we'll be doing, we're calling them specials at the minute, but...
So it's going to be super well produced. We'll have a few cameras. We'll probably have a bigger team because at the minute it is just a two-man show.
We're picking things up.
The big specials, it'll be a bigger team, shoot on location. You know, we'll have more people. There'll be like 15 people, 16 people being filmed, interviews. Essentially like a miniature TV show is what we're aiming for. That's the plan.
Do you want to say the word game show? Because you keep talking to game show.
It is a game show, isn't it, really? If it's a dating show, it's a game show. All these dating shows are a big game like.
But say watch this space. If you're interested and want to be involved, we'll drop a link in the description. These will be on shorts as well. So slide into our DMs if you're up for the challenge.
Yeah, I think so the concept of the dating thing, you know, we've already got an individual who wants to find love, I guess, is what
find
we can
love
say.
On the spectrum, yeah.
So we need some women to participate. essentially.
You sound just like Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
You're just as bad as her,
Yeah, I
mate.
just need a load of women to get in my DMs. Just please. No, don't, because my girlfriend will go mad.
Okay, quick topics, quick take on it. Coldplay kissing cam.
Shouldn't have done it, should they?
That was a
That's on them.
highlight of the month.
Yeah, that's on them. They shouldn't have been doing what they were doing. They got caught. That's the only reason they're upset, because they got caught.
Do you remember what company he was working for?
I don't think care enough.
He was the CEO of a very important big company with his HR director and her friend. Coldplay, they get to the audience, there's a kissing cam. He's lipsing her up and hugging her from behind. And it's his stupid, childish reaction. He drops to the floor and she turns around and covers her face. So Chris Martin is like, oh, this is obviously an affair. This is a bit awkward. So everybody, with the way the internet is now, detectives, researchers, they find him within seconds. The guy's giving a public apology, resigns the day after. He has to go into hiding. Funnily enough, she's the person who should be catering for the people. She's the HR boss. You couldn't make it up.
Yeah, it's again, they're only upset because they got caught. If they were on the cam, not together, separate, because she'd gone to the bathroom, he'd have been going, "Oh, I can't believe it! I was on the cam, brilliant."
Yeah,
it's just because they got caught. That's all it is.
But if they just carried on kissing and playing, there wouldn't have been a meme. There wouldn't have been a thing about it.
You reckon no one would have looked?
No, because they would have acted normal.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Elon Musk recently, I think with a SpaceX, he's trying to say soon you'll be able to travel from London to Tokyo in 30 minutes, or London to New York in about 30 minutes. He said some you can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But he says you go up, you go really high, and then you'll be there in no time. Obviously, you're going to have to chop off one of your testicles to pay for it.
Yeah, it's all right, I guess. But the problem is the queue would probably still be massive. If it's save that much time,
that's the thing.
Probably won't save time.
Yeah, you look at the airport thing. 4 hours to go on holiday, but you have to get there 3 hours before you leave, and you have to take an hour and a half to get there.
Yeah, well, really
it takes a day to get anywhere.
And for me to get to, if it's in London, all right, it's going to take me a few hours to get to London.
Yeah,
I get there a couple hours. I might as well just not go.
Well, they'll start taxing you leaving your house soon. You'll be taxed to leave your town. You'll be taxed to leave your house. That's an interesting one. Taylor Swift, she's just got engaged.
Congratulations, Taylor.
Congratulations, Taylor. I know you're a Swiftie, so how do you feel about that?
Yeah, man. It's good.
Yeah, well done, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor, for the news.
Thanks for your contributions to society.
Yeah, again, it's good. Like, I ain't gonna bash on her for it. I might not listen to her music, but you know.
I think he's an NFL player, isn't he? He's won the Super Bowl.
They say well done to him, man. He's doing well in life.
She's all right, isn't she?
Well, I'm just thinking he's won the Super Bowl. He must be happy.
Yeah, probably wouldn't kick her out of bed.
So he's all right. Well done to him.
Yeah.
What was his name?
NFL Player 1.
Well done, NFL Player 1. Congratulations.
I want to say Taylor. No, I want to say
Taylor and Taylor. Well done, Taylor.
What do you reckon his name is? Jock 1.
Something with ends with a. The last name starts with a C, I think.
I don't know. I could look it up. I'm not that bothered. Well done to him. Sabrina Carpenter's got a new album.
Great. I'll be sure to not listen to that. Not because I don't like your music. I've never listened to it, but you know, I'm too busy.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed either as well.
She's too busy listening to my own music.
Megadeth.
Yeah, you know.
Metallica. What's Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, he's good. It's a good.
I was Leeds Festival the other day, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Lots of people. Lots of different people, which is bizarre.
You was expecting the same people to turn up.
No. So it's like, obviously it's a mixed genre of like a mixed genre festival. So you've got like a guy called Poser, who I'd like to get on the show because I'm a fan of his music. He's there rapping, doing his like London gangster rap. So you got all the little, you know, we used to call them chavs. Don't know what roadmen would be the correct terminology now. All them there. But then you look over there and you got, you know, someone called I don't know, South Arcade, for instance. They were on, and it's a more like rockish vibe. So then the people there, more like, you know, Doc Martens.
I think that's what it is now. Yeah, I think that's what it is. There's no like one genre.
It seemed separate though. The people were separated. So it was just a group of people going from one side to the other, and they'd cross. There's very few who were going to multiple. So I like all music. So I went to a few different ones. Do you know what I mean?
I say that in Ibiza, mate. You had your Instagrammable girls. They was all wearing cowboy boots and like cut off jean shorts, cowboy hats. Very nice. All that was bothered about was taking videos and pictures, not really wanting to
How
participate. Talk
can
to anyone.
that be an enjoyment? How can you?
Well,
enjoy your holiday
they're
doing
living
that?
in this false narrative, aren't they,
Again, and
online?
it's
Which is what
just
we're all
for-
doing.
it's
Maybe we're all
just-
doing it. But the other bunch of girls was and men, sweaty participants of narcotics who
That
and just
happened.
casually, like I was talking to someone, and I was like, "Yeah, we drop acid, we take what was the one you can inject and sniff? Heroin. Now worse than ketamine.
Oh well, yeah. There was people doing ket in front of me at Limp Bizkit.
That's mad.
They bought it off a guy who was in front of them. We just watched it all go down. They snorted it there and then. There we go. Jobs are good.
Scares the life
Don't
out of
even
me.
know what it was though, do you?
No.
That's the thing. It's don't even know who the guy is. You
Could
don't
be
know
sugar.
what it
I
is.
don't know, mate. I don't know why people do it.
Don't know.
I always say I don't need to alter my reality. I know people who take mushrooms as well, and apparently you're meant to see like the 17th dimension and you can see the break of reality. But nah, reality's crazy enough for me, mate. Grimsby beating Manchester United.
I just don't believe it.
It happened, mate. What we're going to do is pull up a load of memes when we're talking about it of what there was going viral regards the manager.
Well, I am the football man, so
You are the football man.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
What did you think?
It's football, mate. Anyone can beat anyone at the end of the day. It's just the talk about the culture of Manchester United as a club. And I say sack the manager, but the last 5 managers have all had the same outcome. So get rid of the players. All the players are getting the same outcome. They should be beating a team like that. Not really. Like there's so much pressure and such a toxic environment.
Happens, doesn't it? It's just,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, for me, it's the memes. The memes of this manager. Because halfway in the game, the 2-0 down, I think, at this point, he gets his tactics board out on the side and he starts moving these little magnets. And like they turn him into like wrestling toys in these memes. He's DJing. He's playing Guess Who. The internet's. I love the internet now, mate, for
Yeah,
stuff
they're
like
quick
this.
on it as well. That's
Yeah.
what I like about the internet. Something happens in there. There's very, very quick-witted people out there who
Jump on it.
talented,
That's what
and
should do.
that's talent. That's what should be getting like.
That's your version of talent.
Yeah,
Memes.
that's what should be getting like pushed out there, and people getting paid for it. And OnlyFans for memes. Do you know what I mean? That's
You might
what
be onto
it
something
is.
there, mate.
Yeah,
But you've
yeah.
got AI. You can jump on YouTube.
That's the thing.
How
you
to make
can
money from
generate
memes.
Anything now. I mean, there is people making money, but like, it's not as popular, is it? Because there was loads of memes back in the day, and they made T-shirts and stuff. It's about your marketing afterwards, isn't it? Anyone
Spot
can
on.
drop lucky. This Final Boss guy, brilliant. He might have been a day or a two or nothing, but because he's marketed it now and he's.
But
met
do you
it
know
up
what
on the
I'd
blue and
love?
he's doing the boohoo stuff. They've probably gone to him, but he must have done. I don't know. He must have done summer. They all just dropped lucky. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, it just takes a clever like talent manager or booking agent to say, "We'll get him. Let's maximise it, make money off him." Same as the Hot girl again. She ended up doing Bitcoin, got put in a bad situation.
Yeah.
No, but what I was going to say, what I'd love is if it was staged, if it was manufactured, if the person filming the Final Boss, like they knew there was always going to do it,
Yeah.
and they had the right connections to make it go viral, I think that'd be class.
That's what it takes, in it.
But on the football one, mate, I am now a non-league football manager.
Yep.
I'm the assistant manager of Romulus in the Midlands Football League. Step 5.
They'll be loving it.
Yeah,
Big
gone
fans
in
of
with
the show.
Ty Belford, close family, close friend, and Nath. So that's a new project.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's based in Sutton. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
That's 2 days a week. This show's 2
At the minute,
days
yeah.
a week,
So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
3
why I'm
days
still
left.
single.
but not for long. 'Cause he's going to be on the dating show. Or is he? Who knows?
Mate, I just binge watched Love Is Blind UK again, second season. It's mad, ain't it? People falling in love without seeing the other person.
Well,
So
who
that, I
knows?
think
we
I
might
think
see, we might see something similar.
I think we should use them all as inspiration.
Yeah, you've gotta-
Apart from Naked
it's-
Attraction, I don't think we should be inspired by that.
I mean, it's an alright show, isn't it? Something to watch.
Yeah,
whilst
but
you're
I mean,
eating
on
dinner.
our show, I'm not really one to get anyone's wobbly bits. I don't know if you heard one of our stomachs then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I think that's a
There
wrap,
we
mate.
go.
We've talked about a lot there. I've enjoyed it. I know you said it's been a strange and
It's just been a bit
depressing one.
Yeah, it's just because we're talking about the news. I don't think the news. Maybe next time we need to look at some
I
positive.
think it's relevant. Yeah,
I've tried to put a positive spin, even like I say, the final boss stuff. Initially, I reckon it was someone trying to bully him or make fun. It wasn't gonna. I don't think it was a positive. No one was trying to be like, "Oh, look at this guy having a great time," because that's all he was doing. But everyone has to go, "Oh, look at that negative! Oh my god, look at how silly they look."
I actually haven't heard anyone say that. They've kind of championed him. Everyone's kind of
which is
championed.
good, but I reckon
Which is
it
weird.
wasn't meant to
Yeah, it's
be.
laughing at him, any kind of thing, which is a
100%,
shame.
Like people, and again, it's just why have people got to be like that, man?
Yeah.
Why can't people just be? Everybody get on. Everybody. I don't know. What you need to do. I don't know. I don't know anything.
But credit to him, the guys are done. So
man, he's killing. Get him on the show.
I'd love him, yeah, but it'd be hard to get him now. It'd be hard to reach out to him.
If the season's finished, he's gonna have nothing to do.
Are you joking? He's writing his album. He's been flying back out there to the after party. He's got his boo deal. Mate, he's going to be on all sorts. He's going to be on all sorts.
Though, when it's cold out there.
Oh, he'll be on something, mate. He'll be
He'll be
presenting Love Island. Nah, he'll be on something.
We'll get him.
We'll try, mate. We'll hustle. We'll hustle and bustle. We'll do what we
tag him
do.
in this and he'll respond.
Yeah, I'll be for Final Boss. We're coming for you.
Yeah, man.
Now, it's been a pleasure, mate. It always is a pleasure sitting down with you and shooting the shit and having a chat. Hopefully, our audience has enjoyed it and will continue to grow. We thank everyone who continues to watch, continues to enjoy, comments. We get loads of great comments on the street, talking to people as well. So we're excited to see where it goes and how it goes. So thank you very much, Will, for joining me.
Anytime.
Do I have to do the spiel where I say, I am Kyle Perry. You can find me. This is the Pezzadox show. And Buck is sitting outside. He's fuming. He's like, why am I not involved? And see you next time. Peace. Have you got anything to say?
No, just everybody cheer up.
You left the camera on me now, haven't you?
Yeah, let me cancel this. Just everybody, just cheer up. Have a good life, man. It's all right. Don't stress.